Why, hello everybody, and welcome to Olive Garden. When you're here, you're family. How can I get your order started for you today?
Ooh,
That means
I
we'll
want
treat
soup.
you like shit.
I want soup. Soup.
I only want breadsticks. Unlimited breadsticks. That's all I want.
I have a roommate who only eats the top half of Olive Garden breadsticks. He doesn't
What
fuck
is
with
wrong
the...
with it?
I don't think he eats the bottom of muffins either, so...
I have so many questions.
He is a character, and he will never be on the show, because we played D&D 3 separate times over like 10 years, and each one of those was a disaster.
Coming
So
soon
you had
to
to
Thursday
outsource
nights.
it.
Yeah, he'll argue about decibels. CK's on the phone. I wanted to start with him, but
You were
as
kidding.
always,
Kate's head is bigger.
yeah. Igor,
Every episode, it's gotten bigger.
Every time.
being played by Devin. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, John. Doing good.
Yeah.
Yeah, been busy at work, but besides that,
Yeah.
nothing much going on.
Is that classified?
Being busy? No.
No, I mean your work.
Yeah.
Hey, Nick, no longer playing Chad.
Yep, that's me.
How are you? We spoke this morning, 12
did.
hours ago.
I totally remember everything we talked about for the.
I
lore
have
discussion.
no idea what we were talking about.
Delightful.
So
Yes, and it is.
cool.
Excited to start a new character.
Ibor Vador, being played by KJC. How are you in
I'm
Euroland?
good. And we've got a new
Yennefer
Oh. Is she
Oh, that's in The
crying?
Witcher.
from The Witcher.
yeah.
I just finished playing that.
because it was exclusive, and I think it was American, so I ordered it from Australia instead.
That tracks.
You always order everything from Australia. What's going on?
You have to get it from the criminals, right?
The
They
only
exported
thing
all the
I
criminals
have
there.
from Australia is a rock. This is my favorite rock.
Whoa.
Is Australia still doing that like internment camp thing where they throw people without vaccines in like concentration camps or whatever?
What the fuck?
Yeah, I heard they were
They
doing
did
that.
I'm not
I
sure
heard
about
That's
that one,
China
Chief.
with the Uyghur people. Okay,
Yeah, there you
that's
go.
China.
China.
I heard Australia did it too. I don't know.
Well, Nathan, you seem in a little feisty mood, getting political, even though it's not Saturday. How are you, bud?
I know, right? I'm good, John. I'm excited to be here. We're having a good time. I still got all the hair, so my life is a disaster. Someday I'll get a haircut and have my life together. But you know, that's for the That's
should,
for future us to deal with.
You should copy my sick drip. Yeah.
Yeah. If
Give
you
us-
notice on Discord, that's my picture of me. I
Yeah.
used to have that, but
Yeah.
no neck beard. Because like, look at this thing. It's like really coming in,
Yeah.
but it never grows like right here. Just nothing.
It never
Just-
grows there. I keep mine shaved right here. That way I look like a
Yeah.
man in
Then you can
prison.
go. Yeah. They don't update the name of Megan's Law for you, so
True.
yeah, it's important.
Well then,
Anyways, how are you,
CK
John?
is still on the phone. But it is, I assume, important.
Usually is. He runs the
So-
show over there.
Yeah, he does run the show. We saw that 2 Mondays ago. Or 1 Monday ago.
That's right.
God, he's just a
Shout outs to
traveling
our sponsors, all those small grocery stores we stopped at.
every single one. And the, not Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Oh,
What was it called? Kennedy's Fried Chicken.
Popeyes.
that's the right one.
Damn. That's some crazy ass memory, guys. Alright! Who did the recap last? Someone else has to do it.
I did it last time.
All I say is, Rubber Roar doesn't have a nameplate.
I don't.
That's
I'll take the
true.
recap.
Okay.
John, we set the scene. We come back. A
Okay.
lot of raid team members get their wrists slapped and all their fun stuff gets taken away.
It's true.
There's super fancy important meeting with Leistong and Nathaniel and ooh, who was running that one? Celeste? Question mark? Anyway,
Question mark.
important meeting. It might have been the tyrant. Regardless,
It's from the political
knows?
team, whatever her name was.
Does it truly matter?
just Meza. Yes.
That's one.
So a lot of important lore happened, but most of the team didn't get to do it because we were too busy being bad. So, in order to make up for it, we all need to go track down cult members or something in the tyrant's general frame of claiming the Tyrant as their own god or something. Tyrant's not a god. We don't like them talking about Tyrant. Anyway, Chad
True.
pissed. He wants his stuff back. Igor's being the bestest little boy to get his stuff back. Igor's being Igor. Hilarity ensues. We end up beating up 30 toddlers, air quotes, in a row. And then one of them, we're, good cop, bad cop, for like half an hour.
That was
none
a
of us fully
fucking
interrogated.
fiasco.
God, that was a shit show. We tried turning a guy into a spell component. Anyway, fast forward. We get to the point where we finish that, and Chad doesn't have his stuff back. So in a huff, he goes and storms the Tyrant's court to get his shit back in an explanation, or one of the above. Anyway, fast forward to the next day. We all get our mission briefings, and Chad's is different. And then Chad gets rid of all the emotional baggage in the form of stuff on the team.
Damn. Well, Chad's on a new quest, and a quest we do not care to focus on.
Who's Chad?
Never heard of him. He's only... Who? Alright. I swear I was buying time for CK, but... real life always comes before games. I suppose 4 of you, with Leichtang, elbows on table, hands on temples, is just internalizing the loss of Chad as 2 soft pitter-pattering of feet enter the room where we will cut this nice Olive Garden-like soundtrack and play on some spooky... Where are you? Well, not spooky. Well, to set the scene further, you guys are in the lauded snack room. The wonderful tables, benches, bleachers, and desks where magical bowls of fruit and other vegetables and healthy snacks are given away for free. You guys were in the middle of arguing with Celeste when you began to hear the pitter-pattering of feet. And as heads begin to turn, Celeste will give a cough out to clear her voice, stopping the chain of just arguments and yelling at Igor for being evil and yelling at Ibor for being evil, and, you know, pointing fingers towards Nathan, saying, like, he's the spy, he turned you, to divert attention, and then point to the newcomer. Everyone, please meet your new teammate, Celeste says, and as heads begin to turn, Nick, why don't you describe to us your new character?
You see a cloaked figure, dark black robes, but that's not what is distinguishing and standoutish at first, but I'll get to that in a moment. This older woman is wearing some very, very worn leather armor underneath these dark black robes. And as she removes the headdress, or the head covering, you see the wildest, craziest nonsense of a black hair going on. Oh, and she's also completely in clown makeup. To describe the clown makeup further, it is of the traditional white-based variety. The lips are very thin, very black, very, very accentuated. On the left cheek, there is, pause for effect, mouse please, a big crimson lily. See art in John's Discord for reference.
Whoa. You have art?
This particular flower, unlike the one posted, is bright crimson. It's all over the left side of the face. It's very clear that whenever this is applied, this particular spot gets quite a bit of detail. You can see all the individual petals very distinctly from the artistry. It also stands out very starkly, unlike most of the clown makeup y'all are used to, which is black and white, in the fact that I get to have some color with mine. Finishing out, right eye, very, very thin lines. My wife says cat eye style. Someone else in chat who's a female will confirm or deny that that is a real thing. Yeah.
You think females watch our stream? You're mistaken.
Shoutouts to Julia.
Wherever you are, Julia.
taking care of eels, I'm sure. Anyway,
Okay.
she goes, that was a horrific intro. If you will, please. And she sets down a small music box behind her and flicks it into life. John, can you cue up clown music?
Yeah, I can find some clown music for you. I need to
If-
separate this and just get it ready, apparently, whenever. Here it is. There you go. Here's your clown music.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may call me the paramour. And it is very clear that there is something amiss here. If you will, please, just go on. And she begins walking around the room. She lights a bit of, what's the thing that everyone lights when you like
Tobacco?
cleanse shit? Sage?
Yeah.
Incense.
Yeah.
Incest. That's
your-
the one.
Not that one.
Wow.
Oh
Pick your-
god.
Pick your flavor of dried herbs. She's got a big bundle of it. She's going to be
Mhm.
walking around and inspecting her new teammates because she's getting weird vibes from this crew already. Walking into a bunch of finger pointing, arguing. Hang on, John. I have to get used to this character sheet. What I will be doing is detecting magic upon my team members. I will be
Oh.
going around like an
Uh-oh.
overbearing grandmother, offering snacks to everyone, regardless of the fact that they already have something in their mouth or hand. And I'm just
Prepared
going
to
to be
lose
checking them out,
Yeah.
saying little things, little nothings. Oh, what is going on here? What is this?
In what order do you want to go? Let's make a thing of this, Nick.
Oh, I'm starting with the tall one.
The tall one, Lee Stung, or Nathan?
Mm-hmm. Who's taller?
Why
I'll
don't
start
we
with
leave?
Nathan
Why
because he's
don't,
here.
yeah, why don't we not do the guy off his or on his phone, right? You go to
Well, I can
Nathan.
take both sides of that.
Go ahead and give
You
me an
find-
insight check. On
Yeah,
Nathan.
you find Nathan sitting there with a bag of chips, like his briefing untouched and literally sitting back, just couldn't give a fuck about what's happening. Oh, you're a new person. Okay, welcome.
I hand you a piece of fruit. Insight, you said?
Yeah, give me an insight check.
Put it in my hand with my chip here, right?
You know, this guy, not the most magical you've ever seen. He's got a really sick-ass ring, I think. You still have the Ring of Shooting Stars, right?
Ring, armor, and I don't think that's it.
Yeah, but there's something beyond that armor. Close to his, like, shoulder and neck that you see Aurora. Or Paramore? Question mark? What's your name? Fuck.
Her name's Aurora.
Okay.
Her name's Aurora. We'll get into that.
Name's Nathan. You okay over there?
Yeah. There's like these two tiny little teardrops almost that are just like oozing out a faint bit of weird magic you are used to looking at.
Oh, goodness. What happened to you?
I don't know.
Your
My
neck.
name. Oh, probably a spider or something. I don't know.
Or something. Huh?
It's just the faintest
Yeah,
little
you wanna look?
droplets.
Yeah. What happened here? What is this?
I mean, like a swivel chair, just like this one, where I just turn. Oh, spider
No,
bit me.
it is
Ozark
not
solved it.
a swivel chair at all. You do the hard Austin Powers scratching the floor. It is disruptive and beautiful. And you can look at his neck. But you've gotten what you've come for. You see the taint.
Oh, this will not do. John, I recognize this as what it is.
Yeah,
do I
some
need
kind
to-
of weird curse thing. Like residual, super gone and dealt with, but
Oh, it's gone?
you can never get rid of a curse, truly. You can just send it into remission. Or suppress it until it's a non-factor, or until it rears its ugly head again. Fucking curses.
Yeah, spot-
I pinch Nathaniel on the cheek. Oh, you poor thing. I will come back to you later.
Cool. I got a warehouse we can hang out in.
Oh, I love warehouses. Yes. Does it
Yeah, we got-
only change at the full moon?
Excuse me?
Your warehouse.
That's right. It does. Because people like to break into it on a full moon, so there is a change at full moons. Yeah, fucking hate that shit.
Oh, Come here, come here. And I start walking over to Igor. What is your story?
Igor is like kind of looking back from like an angle, very mistrusting.
Yeah.
My name's Igor.
I assure you I will not bite.
You can't replace him. You're still very torn up.
You poor thing. And I offer you, John, is there any, what's the sweetest, like, dessert thing?
Some kind of like candy or ice cream, I assume? Like sugar?
Do they have, like, packs of honey buns?
Sure, why not?
Sure, why not? She hands him one and says, eat this, right now.
Oh, I like these. And he just starts eating it.
Yeah.
That's
So you just swipe it off the table. You
Why
just
don't you
swipe
give
it off
me
the table.
why don't you give me another insight check?
Do I need to keep whooping detect magic? Because that seems like it's
No,
gonna
you
trigger
don't.
me.
It goes forever, basically.
Oh my god, I can't squirrel this thing. Alright, here we go. Insight.
Oh no.
What is going on?
You lose wisdom.
As you begin to stare at this, simple creature, you can tell he's transfixed in his weird little honey bun that you've just given him, the ultimate distraction technique to any child. And as you look him over, you peer past. I don't think he has any magical items on him, so you just like get the full.
I have no weapons, no armor.
There is like this thing around his like heart and lungs that is just thick and glowing almost with this weird dark pulsating curse. This one seems to be the most cursed, well, compared to Nathan, out of the entire bunch.
She brings the big burning thing of sage, circles Igor once, and says, enjoy the honey bun. Starts walking
Okay.
over to Igor.
Thank you.
You go to Ebor. What do you say to Ebor? What do you do to
You
Ebor?
remind me of a grandson I have. You may call me Roar Roar. That is the only thing he could say for 3 years.
Okay. Raw.
Your heart melts. If only your boy had a thick, manly mustache and a drippy, one-side drooping hairline.
I check
Yeah, you give him a look. Give him a look-see.
I check over this little gnome who is
Yeah.
oddly reminiscent of, oh my god, mouse, please.
You
do not
touch
click
his
intimidation.
cheek. You touch his hair. Oh, wouldn't you know it? Roar. You look upon and into the eyes of this gnome. The hard G sound, please. Not a gnome. That's a soft G. It's a gnome. This gnome's eyes light with a fire that is not his, behind, just embedded within his skull where his mind is. There's a presence you feel watching you. You quickly look away. You have sage to burn.
Oh, you are a feisty little one. We will get to chatting later. Goodbye,
Okay.
gnome.
Bye, Raw.
And then we'll hard pause this scene and we'll...
Yeah, the dog barks at you. Just bark!
Whoa, no. No.
It growls.
No, puppy.
You stay away from my sad master.
No. Why is there so much sadness in this team? Bunch of crybabies.
You look at Celeste, the only person... I think you've met Celeste before. She would have at least told you about your new mission. You would have run into her. And Celeste, she might be a, extraterrestrial pseudo-demon from the sky. But, she's got a soft spot for grandmas. And just older women in general.
Oh, Celeste, how are you?
She, you go to for the hug, and she does a weird like side hug of like, I'm super uncomfortable, but also like clearly into it. Of like, sometimes no one physically. There's just a lot of feelings here to unpack.
I hand her a muffin.
You give her a
Igor
muffin.
whispers over to Nathaniel. She never lets me hug her.
And you never will, Celeste
Doesn't
says,
let anyone hug her. Like,
doing
that's
the
weird.
finger
What the
pats
heck?
on your shoulder. All
It's not
right,
fair.
Aurora, please. We're in a professional setting.
I'm sorry. So I guess this is not the time for gossip, either.
No, I'm here to inform you all about your new mission. But to do that, I'll need my assistance, she says, looking around, looking at the back door, as it were. Why don't you take a seat, Aurora? Get to know your teammates a little bit. Guys, Aurora is like a 78-year-old woman. She is in the twilight years, if you could not tell by the voice or character description. She is, well, let's be blunt, raid team material? Or at least outwardly? What are some impressions?
She's a hardy bitch. She looks like she's been through the ringer before and won't let anyone, won't take shit from anybody.
Igor will literally raise his hand.
Yes, Igor?
Is she cursed too?
She smiles ever so coyly and goes, "Oh, sweetheart, an age ago, perhaps. I am one of the experts on curses nowadays.
Oh, us too. We get cursed a lot.
I believe that is why I am here."
Oh. So you want to get cursed too, and you figured the best way to do would be to be with us.
She looks at the rest of the group, wondering if this is what will be the caliber of conversation moving forward.
He's not wrong.
Go on. Go on.
He used to be cursed with intelligence, but we broke that for him. Or maybe he broke it for himself. I don't really know.
He broke himself out of that jail.
I had an accident.
That is unfortunate, I suppose. However, the tyrant has called me because you all are super cursed. Like,
Don't I know it?
oh, why would he have called me in otherwise?
I mean,
I
probably
feel-
should have you at the onboarding session for teams then, I guess, so that people don't get
No.
cursed.
No. This is special case. You guys super cursed. Whole new level.
Oh,
Each
good.
one
Finally,
something different too. Which
yeah, finally someone is recognizing things we are good at. Okay, I like you.
I'm
Yeah.
glad to be known for my talents.
You provide so much research, young one. Looking directly into Igor's eyes.
Igor feels very satisfied that he's being useful.
Good. After a moment of awkward conversation, Ibor, I don't know if you want to engage with this elder, for lack of a better word.
I think Ebor's still upset because he hasn't got Joy back. So I think he's still not very talkative at the moment.
Going through withdrawals.
Yeah.
Well, with Leistung moping, sad, and his dog refusing to let anyone come near him and interrupt his reverie, you all watch as two figures enter the room. Who knows offhand a Synthelia Currenlow? Anyone? No?
That's
Okay.
a lot of syllables.
True. So you see a late 20s woman, thin build, but got the whole news anchor outfit just down pat. She's got like this weird leopard skin like blouse slash jacket thing that she's wearing. Hair's done. She has a camera guy who's just there. His name's Joe. Joe Schmo, quite literally. He just waves like, hey guys. And, you know, everyone, Celeste included, basically tells him to shut the fuck up. Like, alright, I get it. I'm just the camera guy and mic man. I understand. Poor Joe. But he'll always be around. And we will never discuss him again. And then there is this dude. He's got like red hair, very slim build. Must weigh like 100 pounds at most, like wet. He's wearing this like weird black leotard. And he just sort of like strides in through the back door, muttering to himself before taking a seat where the tyrant normally takes a seat. Just as if he owns the place. All of you, including you, Roror, you're level 7. You've been on some missions, albeit ones that didn't include, well, no, I think you murdered people before. So, nothing too out of the ordinary here as you watch these two enter. Celeste will speak up and say, this is Synthelia Curranlow. She is our news attaché for once a Confederation-wide conglomerate? I'm not sure how media works, but she's been our inside man, as it were, spreading some good ol', well, news to the rest of the world. She gives a hearty wave, restates
You
her
want to
own
do a
name.
story on us?
No,
Oh.
not at all. I was there when you guys took your oath. Joe here, he's the one who filmed it. And then broadcasted it to the rest of the Confederation. Remember that fucking fiasco? She says, looking directly into your eyes, Igor. Oh, hey, CK, you're back.
Yeah.
Hello. What?
How you doing?
You know, I'm doing.
Yeah. Well, I hope you caught anything of Nick's, 15-minute opening, where we got to meet his new character.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not rewinding that just yet.
If
I'm
not,
sorry.
we got a VOD.
Yeah, you got a VOD. That's fine. Just rewind. Rewind the stream right now.
Not again.
Synthelia looks to Celeste. Celeste looks to the other guy, and he just greets you and says, "Sup, I'm Shade. You know me. I know you. How you doing?"
That's what you look like outside of our eyes. Wait,
Yeah.
hold on. Who's this old lady?
Oh,
As he wakes up from crying.
this sad boy is no longer sad. Hello, my name is Aurora.
Hi.
You can go back to being sad. She hands you an apple.
Thank you. I put the apple down.
Feel
Yeah.
better.
Thank you. I'll try.
He orders you to feel better.
She's bullying you. Don't let her.
Oh no.
Let her tell you what to do.
Lei Stung is the only one of your team not cursed. He seems completely healthy and happy, albeit externally sad right now.
So you are the odd man out. Interesting.
Yes. Celeste will speak up and say, what do you know about your colony, Sure, and its development?
I haven't been there in a while.
Wait, didn't we stop?
Yeah, it's been a while.
We stopped by. It would have been like a little over 2
It was
weeks.
about a month ago that we stopped by, probably.
Mhm.
Dropped off
We had
supplies.
dropped off some supplies and had deviated our plans from there. But why? What's going on with the city?
Well, the workshops are complete. The airships are beginning to manufacture. which means it's time to do the groundwork for an intervention. Celeste decides. I'll be blunt. The Isles of Flavor is a despot shithole outside of its main city. We wish to invade and free its people. This is a not-so-secret secret amongst the task force units. It is what we have been currently aiming for the past 4 or 5 months now, amongst other objectives. This one has taken the most time and investment, but with airships being able to be manufactured, we need to get as much intelligence before their government realizes that we have a jumping off point, as it were, straight to their heart. Outside of Alcazan, at least.
It sounds like they can't be talked to, otherwise the political team would be going.
Kind of. Diplomacy is not what we intend for them. Their ruler, an Archon named, John checks his notes, Fezre, F-E-Z''R. Please look into your document. She says, bidding you all to open up the sealed manila folders. You will see a very, clear, picture of a portrait of a purple tiefling guy, who's dressed super fine and is, holding one of those, horse whips or, rods used to, stir cattle, which is a little bit odd, because the islands are super small and there's no way that they have a fucking cavalry division anywhere on there. Archon Fezre is the leader of a autocratic oligarchy. He and his island governors, which act as his economic cartel leaders as well as military generals, enslave a population of somewhere between 18 to 22,000 people. They are kept in poor conditions. They cannot fight back or have their own revolution. Their products, most commodities that you know, tobacco, chocolate, cocaine, being their biggest three, as well as other spices such as peppers and paprika. I won't go into the full list of what they have at their disposal, but they are a massive agricultural power, and it is theorized that similar to Alcazan, that they either have dryads working for them or under forced pretenses. We would like to investigate that on behalf of Governor Moru, who has had this suspicion for, well, not just her, but all of those preceding her for generations. So put that
Is there no sense of rebellion within the people? There's no some sort of revolution?
We don't know. That is why we wish to investigate. Most people are contained within their city, their actual city-state called Rekshan. It is a Cantillari ripoff, I believe is the term, a casino town meant to distract and show off the highlights of a society that does not mirror the reality behind. Most of the populace of Rekshan are foreigners who are hired for services and are not bound to the land, in some cases quite literally, like other members of this government.
Nathaniel, write this down. We need these notes. We have more than one reason to want to go.
I have been, and they're also written here in the documentation. So
John does not have these dots written down. You better start writing these down if you are not. In real life, guys. I'm not kidding. Finally.
Oh shit! Click, 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 click.
Yeah, there you go. Good cover, Nick. Very good. That was pretty convincing. Rexhawn is where this Archon governs, and then keeps his hands clean of the actual violence, raking in benefits, selling, making trade deals with all other people. Their biggest importer being Big Stinky. Who knows a Big Stinky? Anyone? Any Big Stinky people in the house? Igor, you nod. Wave your hand.
Yeah.
For those unaware, Big Stinky is the biggest arms manufacturer in the continent. They produce gunboats and all sorts of weapons and waterborne craft. And they are the only country, to my knowledge, aside from us, that Maelstrom does not go to war with. So, that's just, a proximity thing, which is kind of impressive too, since they share a coastline, really.
What is our timeline for liberating them? It sounds like it's a shorter timeline than would be to cause an uprising or rebellion, would be my imagination.
This is a fact-finding mission. We are keeping any sort of timetables close to the chest, because we have had some information leaks recently.
So
Her
we're not.
eyes dart
for sure.
Igor for a second. What was that, Leishang?
So we're going undercover.
Yes, you, with the aid of Synthelia, a well-respected and someone with a reputation for journalistic integrity and interviewing leaders of the world, such as our tyrant, as well as an overlord, apparently, has managed to cajole or get a meeting with this Archon. Synthelia, your time to speak. And Synthelia, she takes it from here. Gentlemen. And lady, excuse me. I'm so sorry. Plan is simple. I schmooze him, we charm him, and then we go on a grand tour. We're gonna go check out his islands, look for defensive batteries, and you guys are gonna pose as Grandma, she says, snapping her fingers to Aurora. Crew, she says, pointing to Ebor, Nathaniel, and Igor. And Lei Stung, bodyguard with the dog. Who doesn't like a big beef boy, she says. Downside is, she says, looking to Celeste. Should I say it? I'm not an actual... Celeste takes up the helm. No magical items will be available for this mission, arcane focuses included. Any magical resources you need must be procured on site, such as spell components or otherwise. We are trying to make you look as civilian-like as possible, while you are still in that weird power gap between instantly identifiable as a clear and precise threat to, like, level 1 schmuck. Yes, Igor?
Why don't we just kill the leader when we're in the newsroom with them?
Because then we have killed a leader, and then their entire country is on a high alert for any reprisal. That would... What? Igor?
Igor, there's a thing called a power vacuum after you kill a leader.
But if we kill the
things just get
leader,
worse
then the
from
people
there.
are free, right?
No.
Isn't that how it works?
Either someone as bad or worse steps in.
Oh.
There's
Why don't we
also-
step in?
Trying.
That's the idea, Igor.
Okay.
We have to kind of
We're
find
the-
out how to
We're the big toe
uproot
stepping in.
his regime first.
Okay.
So, fact-finding. Igor, you may just be like a boat hand. I'm not sure what we're going to deal with you, but you are not cut out for words, she says.
I get it.
Good.
Yeah, do you have a crew uniform that the other crew members will be wearing so that we fit in with the maybe somebody carries an audio mic or something? I don't know.
Yes, it will be a full-blown disguise/interview kit. with Grandmama and maybe her, she points towards Leishtung with the dog, help, can go sneak about and take a look at Rekshan, and then Nathaniel, when the lights go out, I'm sure you can sneak about. Ebor,
Of
you
course.
do have the spell invisibility, right?
If I prepare it, yeah.
Well, that will be quite handy in the coming days, then. Speaking
I
of...
think I have a.
Yes?
Sorry to intrude. I have a unique sense of smell. I can locate things from pretty far away, so long as I have like an initial scent to go off of.
Joe just, like,
And/or
his brow furrows of just, like, this admitted what? This normal guy is just like, what do you mean you have a sense of smell? And then everyone's just
the
like, shut the...
dog is not just for show. So like, in case we need to find anything specific, I could be very helpful in that regard.
Ooh. Also, when I was younger, people used to feel bad for me, so they'd kind of let me do whatever I wanted. Maybe that'll work here too.
That explains so much, Celeste says.
It's most helpful when you're quiet on these missions, like you're being a secret spy. Like you're
Yeah.
holding on to a
Oh.
secret.
If we're going on a sea boat, I have pirate costumes like prepared. I make costumes.
We're not making costumes, Synthelia states. We already have the disguise worked out. We're gonna be normal
the
people.
cameraman?
No, Joe's the cameraman. Okay? You can be the
Joe's
boom
always
guy.
the cameraman.
Joe, I was like, what? That's my job. You all may be wondering why Shade is in this room with you. He will also be going in his own little way. And he waves a hand and gives a speech. And says, I guess none of you really know how my doodad works. I jump between, like, magical tethers between people. So when you make contact with someone, either by, like, directly speaking with them within, like, 5 feet, or just, like, touching them, I can, like a weird flea, jump into them and then keep the chain going, as it were. Some of the pauses that I've been complained about recently, I'm told, have been because of arcane interruptions or other weird magical bullshit that you all get up to. So,
Oh,
stop
there's a lot of that.
making written complaints about me when it is your fault. And then Synthelia says, who? He's like, what? And then she says, who asked? And continues on with the conversation. Anyway, the plan is, Grandmama, go gamble, do whatever the fuck you want, really, and go find out, like, where their military bullshit is. And then, Nathan, you and I, we're gonna do some, like, weird espionage stuff. Hopefully Ebor can assist in that. I'm told that Ozark has a gift for you? Question mark? Question mark, Ebor? I'm not sure. You should go speak with him. And Celeste is going to be overseen in an airship from, like, super high altitude in case we need a quick exfiltration. At the risk of blowing up, apparently. So.
Sounds great. I will be ready.
Will we be bringing any weapons or just no magical weapons?
No weapons. None. Not even a dagger. We are Taurus. But if we find stuff, you know. Needs must, right?
I mean, probably should have an extra camera with me then. Do you have an extra one?
We'll get all the things we need. Don't you worry.
Love it.
So, you need me to go gamble, yes?
Well, yeah, it's like your cover. Don't
Oh,
like
this is so good. I need
Yeah.
the new shoes.
think of it as like a vacation. You know, don't you want to go on vacation, guys? And you know, we're just gonna take notes. Maybe sneak off to a plantation if I can't, you know, get permission to film one or, see one and do like a period piece or, offer free propaganda to a despot. Like, they all love the ego stroking.
Love it. I'm in. When do we
Sounds
leave?
good with me.
Soon, I'm told.
Sounds interesting.
Maybe in like a day or two. Celeste shrugs and says, the tyrant's busy with this new diplomacy that is going on. They have a meeting with the tower's delegation party tomorrow night, I believe.
Somewhere in that range.
Yeah. Well then. I wasn't invited to that, Celeste says, kind of bitterly. Oh well.
Oh, there.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm just the, most trusted advisor to her. But okay, it's fine. Anyway, that's your mission. You can read more about it in your little dossier. I'm gonna go help Synthelia finish filing out the fake passports. Gotta get them minted.
Just flipping through the documents, confused as to how this first new mission with this team is nothing but a simple vacation trip for her.
Yeah,
She's
right.
excited.
What was the last mission Aurora went on?
What team was I on?
Reservists get mixed around and thrown into different teams a lot. It's kind of their shtick.
Something definitely not stealthy. Definitely more murdery.
You switched places with Chad. You were on the murder ultra-violence squad and then your knees got too shaky.
Oh, the hips aren't what they used to be.
True. You just be carried around by a paladin in a weird fucking backpack saddle and you'd shoot Eldritch Blasts or whatever.
I have not worked with this Sil, but I heard he has used similar techniques in the past.
True. Very true. Okay, that is your mission brief, which means it's time for you guys to do stuff. I assume everyone has benefited from a long rest by now, since you've been here for a long rest amount of time. So if you haven't, please, go back to full health, hit dice, and spell slots.
And goodbye, magic items.
All magical items, yep. They get stored in the back of your character sheets, I suppose.
So we've got 2 days before we leave.
Oh, what about my ring of mind shielding?
Yeah, that goes.
Are we concerned about Ebor being abducted as soon as we leave here?
That's kind of why he needs to go talk with Ozark.
She might actually have a gift for you, Ebor, and not magic missile.
Maybe.
Porque no los dos.
Could be both.
That hurt my Latin soul to its core.
It's 'cause
That
it's
was
Spanish.
Spanish. Yeah, what?
Not the language Latin, you scrubs.
I'm Latino.
Huh?
Okay, calm down. It's okay.
Transfer me to the Ultra Murder Squad right now, John.
They
IRL.
call me. You're already there. Go outside.
You're in America.
You're in New York, New York. It's a hell of a... Okay. Guys! Energy! We need it. What can we bring that doesn't make us look like fucking spies while being spies? This is the questions I have.
Definitely not these thieves' tools.
Yeah,
But
no
I'm definitely
thieves
bringing
tools?
my quill and paper. And I'm going to bring a set of charcoal for rubbins, so you can rub stuff.
You gotta get rid of your fucking dibs as well as your water pack. Like, that's military gear, boys. Say goodbye to the
shit.
communicators, which some of you can't even use anymore. No
Okay.
arrows, no bows, no blades, no swords, no hammers, shoulder, not armor.
No flasks of oil. 'cause
Climbers
that's
kit?
weird.
Wait,
Question.
are water skins are military equipment? You said.
Most civilian stuff has water available,
Okay.
just like in
What
real life.
about a climber's kit and rope?
Yeah, that's super
Why
sus.
would-
Why do you need rope and a climber's kit if you're just on the town acting as a cameraman?
Well, rope to like rig up stuff.
I just
Yeah.
have a bedroll equipped now.
Just a huge
Just a
BDSM fantasy while he's on being a
I'll get
tourist.
rid of the rope
Oh
and
shit!
the
I need a
climber's
bedroll.
kid.
Look, I'm on equipping everything. Just everything's gone.
Just get rid of
You don't
everything
need a
then.
bedroll.
Just get rid of it all.
We
You're a
need
civilian.
money.
We're gonna get it somewhere.
Bedroll.
A hotel, maybe.
No, but at some point, future me will need one. So
True.
I'll
No
check
torch.
it.
You don't even need a
I'm
bedroll. Yeah.
John, I'm bringing my art supplies, okay? I'm an artist. In my pastime, like you've seen in the warehouse, like not painting
true.
an easel in the side, doing his Bob Ross thing. I'm
Yeah.
bringing some of my art supplies because that's what I like to do in my pastime. Probably not very sus if they ask about it. Make art.
I'll keep my costume.
Oh, I'll bring my viol. I have
What's your
proficiency in
costume, Igor?
Wait, what?
What is the costume?
To be completely honest, I don't remember. It just says
That's the
costume.
crest of Ebor. That's the when we were guards to Ebor.
It's
Oh
not the-
yeah, that's true. Yeah, it was
Get
the-
rid of your
Xenos.
weird
The Xenos.
hood bullshit.
Is it
The
the chicken
Xenos
costume?
No,
No,
it's
no,
like
it's
it's the
the
Grand
Xenos
Wizard costume.
Yeah, it's a Xenoth costume. I also have a holy symbol of Xenoth that I just randomly have still.
See you later. That's probably fine.
I have Sydney's pipe,
Yeah,
spyglass,
pipes are
and
good.
compass.
So that's sussy.
Is it?
The spyglass, definitely.
The compass, not so much if you go hiking.
It quite literally has spy in the name, Igor. I don't know if you
Get me
realize
that.
That's why we would bring
instead.
it.
Get binoculars instead. It's
I'll get rid of it. I have incense, censer, a priest pack,
Are you
a
just
belt
gonna
pouch.
become a priest, Igor? Is that what you're doing? Even though they
I've
want you
always
to-
had it on me.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
This is why we have varying encumbrance. That way people get rid of useless shit.
Well, it's all marked as 0 weight on my sheet too, so who knows?
Everybody add clothing.
Who knows?
Like, get like 2 sets of clothing, each weighing like 3 pounds or something. And rather than backpacks, you can have suitcases. Or like traveler's stuff. And Ebor, you gotta go talk to Ozark, my man. Because Ozark's got a plan for you.
How much does a suitcase weigh?
same as backpack.
Yeah, it's a backpack on wheels, bro. It has
Fair
a little
enough.
collapsible metal handle.
Sorry, backpack is 5 pounds.
There you go. Igor just carries like 50 fucking brief. Just fucking
Good.
wheelie dealies.
I'm only at 157.
Ebor Lador.
180 for encumbered.
Yeah, I'll head to go see Oza.
Yeah, you go see Ozark. And Ozark's waiting for you. Every simulacrum points you deeper and deeper into the tyrant's hold, his court, where he keeps all of his precious little friends. The halls twist as you descend into what appears to be a laboratory of such. You've been here before. This is where you entered the briefcase for the first time. This is the room where everything turned to shit, Ebor. Where you lost joy. Oh, and now Ozark's here. In a cleared out, no longer glass barricaded, split in half lab, but a genuine study with like weird beakers and alchemical supplies, a scribe set with random notes coded in a language never before seen by your bare naked eyes. And then you see it, Ebor, as if you are drawn up to it, your eyes forced to look at where Joy herself is, encased in a dodecahedron that is colored red like a ruby. It floats around like a drift globe or a Ioun stone, soaring at a rate of like 30 feet every 6 seconds in weird oscillating patterns. And you see Ozark staring at you, having hidden himself behind a door to gauge your reaction. Hello, Ebor.
Hello.
Surprised you didn't just cast Fly on yourself and go for it, to be honest.
I don't need to.
You're right. You don't. I got a little something something for you, Ebor. A little gift that I was asked to loan out from ya boy. The one who keeps vouching for you, even though I keep telling him you're just a loose cannon, a maverick, a renegade. One of these days, he's gonna call you into his office and demand you hand over your gun and badge. I can already see it. His glasses sheen, doing the anime weird go completely opaque before his eyes come back into focus. I have foreseen it.
I think you misjudge me.
I certainly hope so. But it's hard to not read into the fact that you were hiding that monster from us. His eyes direct towards the ceiling. You hear the voice of Joy in your mind scream, "Don't listen to him, Ebor! He's lying."
So why is this gift you're meant to be giving me?
Playing it cool. Because Ebor is a cool cucumber. Ozark nods. He busts out a wooden box from a pocket that he just seems to have in his robes on the interior, and tosses it to you somewhat haphazardly. You have high enough dex to just automatically catch it. We're not going to play the roll a d20 to see if you piss yourself game. You catch the box, open it, and find a little amulet of sorts. You can not tell that it is magical. It seems to just be a shitty little trinket in the shape of a, I guess an octopus. Should be wearing that from now on, Ebor. It'll stop people from detecting you. Magically, at least. It should be enough to keep Ashley off your back for a little while before she starts calibrating, looking for void spots. Or spots specifically she can't see. Give you a couple days, maybe a week. Not more. Maybe more. Depends on how much we piss her off tomorrow.
Okay, well, thank you for doing this.
Well, don't thank me. Thank your Lord and Savior, the Tyrant.
I will thank him, but I'm also thanking you.
He stares at you. Anything else you want to say?
It wasn't personal. I was just trying to protect my team. I hope you do the same to protect your friends.
He lowers
And I'll
down.
walk away.
He grabs you by your shoulders as you turn towards the door. He does that weird, like, move his head right next to your head so you can, like, see, like, the front half of his face as he begins to whisper. You do well to be careful of friends, Ebor. Wizards only fail in two things: relationships and trying to become kings. And then he ruffles your hair, moves it back and forth like a little wave. He says, "All right, get out of here, you little scamp."
I'll head off.
Yeah. You head off, Joy's voice ringing in your ears. Don't leave me, Ebor. Not again. I don't want to be alone again.
And I'll think I'll be back one day, and I'll carry on.
You leave. The door closes. And you head back to the rest of your team. Team, you don't need much for this mission. In fact, having anything might set off some alarm bells. So I guess I'm going to ask you guys, what are you taking? And hope that it's like one or two things at most. Maybe some money. It'd be weird if you were just like decked out with like 500,000 GP, but you know. Small change. Gems you could keister or hide.
I brought my viol because it's something I'm proficient in.
Okay. An instrument.
Mm.
Practice on your little vacay, your working holiday.
I haven't had much time to get on it, you know? Fingers getting rusty.
True. That's-
Money, an art kit is going to get me all set.
How much money?
I'm bringing in 50 GP.
Hell yeah.
It's probably a lot, but you know, maybe some people need bribing, or maybe some people need their lives improved.
Yeah. It's like $5,000 in a pocket right there. It's a lot. You know, relatively. What about the rest of you
Yeah,
guys?
they give us a stipend when we go, so like, you know, you gotta use the full stipend, obviously.
Yeah, true.
So if anyone asks.
I
Very
just realized
true.
I was muted, but I was talking.
Oh, yeah.
Can I? How much for a snare drum?
A snare drum?
Yeah, I have a drum proficiency.
Where we start a band?
Are we?
Are you guys
Starting
gonna...
a band.
That's the plan? You're like, alright, we're gonna
That's the
go in
cover.
as like a news reporting team, and then all of you bring your musical instruments.
There's
And
already
art
a band
supplies.
episode. Come on.
Hey.
We gotta be ready for the next Tyrant on Ice, everybody. Get your instruments ready. Fuck, marching
True.
band time.
Man, I did not think this entertainer background would come in handy so quickly. Let's go, please.
Oh my god.
Our lead vocalist.
So,
I
how
don't know
much?
how much a snare drum is, dude. Let me go look at it.
5 gold. There you go.
5 gold. Okay, how much does it weigh?
Yeah, 5 gold sounds fair.
Just look.
Would
up
it be
snare
suspicious to
drum
have
on.
510 gold on me? Is that
How much do
suspicious?
large bongos weigh? Maybe it'd be about the
I
same,
know.
right?
I would be doing the audit with you, Igor, and I'd be like, I'm bringing 50 gold, and here's why, and like maybe you do the same.
Do you want a heavy snare drum or a light snare drum?
Definitely a heavy snare drum. That's
It
Igor's
weighs
type.
15 pounds.
Alright.
It's one of those like marching band ones that you like hook over your neck and like waist.
Hell yeah.
And bum 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 bum.
I actually played drums inside middle school, so.
Damn. Well, there you go. I haven't ever
Finally.
played drums before, so you have me at a disadvantage, sir. And
Wait, so
honestly,
you're
it's
bringing
perfect.
50 gold, so should I not bring 510?
Maybe you bring somewhere in the range of what I'm bringing, is what I like coach you on, and how whatever you want to do with that information.
Someone has to carry all the gold for Grandma.
Sure. How's she gonna gamble her, life
She's gonna have
savings
a-
and 401k away?
Parchment, ink. John, we need to talk about
Yeah.
what all these other little things are in my inventory, because I
Yep.
forget what our conversation was this morning.
I don't know
But-
what you're talking about.
Nothing,
mean?
nothing exciting at all. Music box.
Yeah,
Do I
it's
get to
I'm
keep my
bringing
leather
50 gold.
armor?
no
Said
armor.
no arcane, no armor,
No armor.
no arcane focus.
You're civilians. No.
Do I get to
Arcane
keep?
focuses
get to
mean
keep-
magic.
I get to keep my lock of hair, right? It's from Clowntown.
Yeah, you
I
can
put the
have
rest
your
of my gold in total storage.
you can have your lock of hair from Clowntown. Yes.
Excellent.
No one's gonna. Everyone will look at you weirdly, but you're old, so you can get away with it.
Excellent.
You seemed way too thrilled about that one.
I've always, out of character, wanted to get old and get away with old people things. Sounds awesome.
Ibor, Leishtung,
Just turned 35. You'll be fine.
you got
Huh?
any things you want to bring?
Besides the jammers, not really. Bring my dog.
Yeah, your dog's good. Do you want to get him a collar so that he looks
That's a good
like
idea.
a tamed animal?
Yeah. All right. You know what? We're gonna go collar shopping. I'm gonna link to him like, hey, we're gonna go collar shopping. All right.
You're gonna try to find the one pet store in Tulst. It's gonna take you the entire day to find it. How much gold do you want to spend on this, or Tulst bucks?
Can someone spot me like 10 gold so I can go and
Yes.
buy some stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
They pay
Zero
you
money?
2 years worth of back pay because you said.
They pay out your contract and you turn to
Yeah.
your team members. Anyone got any money?
Fucking
I literally have
60
zero
gold,
gold.
60 Tulst bucks a fucking month. Dude. You just have like 3,000 Tulst bucks worth of money. Each one's worth a gold piece. Oh, fuck. It's really funny.
I'm gonna just. Are you subtracting 10? Because I'm gonna add 10 now.
I did. Yeah, I already did.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
I got you, homie.
Just-
Alright. I'm gonna go to Aurora. Like, sorry, I wasn't zoned out. Didn't get to formally introduce myself. My name's Lyston.
Do not
Nice to
worry.
meet you.
We will have plenty of time to catch up. Here, sweetheart, go buy yourself something nice. And I hand you a silver piece.
Okay,
Aw.
I have 1 silver now.
Hell yeah.
Don't spend it all in one place, young one.
I'll try not to. Thank you.
Okie dokie.
Any of you guys played Psychonauts? This guy's basically the grandma from there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Heard
shit.
it's a fun game. I watched the second one because that came out kind of recently. Anyway, back to the game.
Yeah. You guys go around. Ebor, did you have anything you want to buy specifically? Any money you want to take?
So, you said about normal clothes. I'd like a hat that
Hmm,
has a couple of feathers in it that
okay.
are from real birds, because that's important.
Yeah, not fake birds.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd also wonder if I can get like a pimp cane that I could use to hit people with, and it needs to be worth at least a silver piece. It needs to be an expensive pimp cane.
Where would you even
Honestly,
get
I'm
that?
trying to use it for booming blade. I wanted to hit someone and then like booming blade them.
No, I
was
get
my
you. I
idea,
get you.
but,
You'd have
yeah.
to. So you can't just like go out and buy a pimp cane, right? You got to get the full aesthetic down.
You gotta find it from an antique store.
Is
But I've also got the hat
prostitution
with feathers,
illegal
so I'm
in
thinking-
Tulst? I don't think it is.
There's a theater district. He could go to the theater district, see if they have any props.
I mean, walking
Fuck.
canes are just like you just get a fancy walking cane, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't Lei Stung have a costume shop? From,
Uh,
2 years ago, Lei Stung?
Yeah, but those
Um,
were like props, right?
Yeah, I also like hand make some of my stuff like in canon.
Real question. Are there real pimp canes or are they all props?
No, they're
Just-
just walking stick. They're just actually just fancy
Just
walking
nice
canes.
walking
Just-
sticks.
Yeah.
Just that we've established that. Okay.
They
Carry
are
on.
a show of extra wealth, right? So rather than having money in your bank, you literally have it in your hand.
Most people wear ice and shit. Like,
Yeah. I think you can find a suitable club-like thing that you can get for a silver. You can bedazzle it a little bit. However, it does go against the aesthetic of the rest of the group, Ebor, quite considerably. You can still add it to your sheet, but Stelly is like, oh, we're going as crew of a news outlet that may or may not exist, and you're bringing a pimp cane. And she's gonna question you on like your motivation once we get over there. Where
He's no pimp cane. He leader marching band.
oh,
for you would be
okay.
a baton.
Why are we why are we a marching band again? Cynthia will kind of ask.
I raised
have
an
a band
eyebrow.
like
I'm
that.
very confused.
Didn't Igor say he was bringing a drum?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's questioning you now, Igor. Igor, why are you bringing a 15-pound snare drum that will draw more attention to us when we
So I
are
can play
trying not to draw attention to us? Is it because
Well-
Stung brought his instrument? Is that what's going on?
I mean, yeah.
So if
You're gonna learn a lot about Igor on this trip.
if Stung's fiddle was, in theory, thrown out a window into a moat of lava, would you get rid of the drum?
Well, now I already bought it, and I kind of like the drum.
Yeah.
Are we at the table eating right now?
You're
It,
somewhere.
it just goes in this little suitcase. You can't really tell if I don't bring it out.
Bro, that's like 15 feet in diameter.
We are
It's not
staging
little.
Yeah,
at the
snare drums-
warehouse.
I do know about this because I played snare drum in middle school, John. They fit in like little suitcases.
Okay. I'm thinking of like the big drums, aren't I?
You're thinking of like a
Yeah.
timpani.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, you're thinking of a bass.
all right, cool it high school teacher and then guy who went to band. Fucking band kid.
Gone.
Look at this fucking band kid telling me like, what? All right, now drums don't exist in the world, I guess.
What?
Oh, that escalated quickly.
That went
guys,
zero
I've been
100.
drinking. What do you mean?
John's like,
I'm having some
When
wine.
your drums are gone.
Delicious.
I think this
They're
is
gone. Get them
This is
out of here.
awesome. But I need to step away for a moment. And John, do you think right before we leave, everyone takes a brief moment to think about what they've done and what they want to bring, and then we adventure forth?
Yeah, that's kind of what we're doing.
Fuck yeah. I'm into it.
All right.
I
Celia.
had a few more things to try and smuggle.
Oh yeah, Abor.
How's border patrol?
How
So,
is
got
the
them.
border patrol?
Oh, I don't know.
PSA
Getting
looking
in.
like.
Imagine going to a island version of Colombia where the cartels are the government.
Okay, so I wanted to try and get some Arabic gum or
No.
gum Arabic. I think no.
Definitely not.
I
That
was
is
thinking
a
maybe like a sandwich, and then stuffing it inside the sandwich.
it's bold of you to assume you're allowed to bring food into the country.
Oh,
Welcome to
Okay.
Flavortown, baby. They got
They
all
have
the food
the
you
food.
want. Think like TSA, but with the TSA holding Kalashnikovs and, accepting bribe. I mean, maybe you could bribe people. But do you really want to be caught bribing a guard? Like, once you get off a boat?
yeah. Okay, so I got the feathers and I've got the pimp cane, so
Yeah.
I'm good. I got some magic I can do. I'll
Okay.
take it as a win.
Cool. Anybody else?
Miscellaneous bullshit. If we're going gambling, she's gonna get a pack of the really long skinny cigarettes, and she's gonna get big gaudy sunglasses.
Okay, cool. Definitely. So one guy is here, clearly here, to to start a prostitution ring. The other one is clearly here to lose all of their money in rigged poker. I love it. And then the other two are going to start a band. A full fucking marching band. And then we have a painter. You guys are just an assortment of characters, as you guys will depart Tolst for Alcazan, where your passports are being prepared. So I guess, is there any final Tolst activities? This may be your one chance to go and fuck with your warehouse thing. Or get permission to fuck with your warehouse thing, Nathan.
Yeah, I don't super want to fuck with that, but as we've been staging things here at the warehouse, and I've taken like money off of like Igor, I'm storing it behind the paintings I've made, the shit art that I have up on the wall. It is trash. It is like garbage, but it's, you know, it's by garbage. So take one of the paintings down and I like put it in the back, stack it up nicely, and then put it back up on the wall. Be like, Igor, that's yours. It has your money behind it. Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Anything else anyone needs before we leave?
Are we in the warehouse?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in the warehouse.
I assume the giant, like... Does Aurora know about the shrine? It's not a shrine. What the hell do we have?
Roll me 1d2 to you know about it. 50-50.
There were some action reports, probably.
You know about it. Yeah. It's a well-known secret.
Oh, this is something.
Yeah, this is where people keep fucking breaking into, and one person got shit canned for like.
This is the problem shrine. That is correct. Sacrifice an item that you want to know its history, where it was a part of a something. So maybe we collect some items while we're there and bring them back, and then we can have greater insight into who we're seeing here. So, gotta get permission to use it.
CK, what the fuck did you just put on your camera?
Actually.
God.
Here it also costs a small fortune to use.
A little bit.
Yes. Oh.
We used 500 gold last time, and it worked out, but it was with a rather large item for a very simple request.
500. Oh, yes. She'll go on and on about how so much money that is.
Yeah.
Do you need money for gambling?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Okay, I won't mark it down. I give you 100 gold.
You are so kind.
Pull down one of the other paintings. It's stacked nicely on the back of the painting.
Nice.
Where does these paintings come from?
Literally.
Oh, I made these paintings.
You made this? Oh, they are amazing. You said they're terrible, right?
They're like real bad. Like someone who's
Because-
just started. So like now that I'm not
They're
under the
avant-garde.
oppressive rule of my father taking up free space in my head, my creative brain juices have been flowing, and I didn't want our gold to be stolen from this place like the Mithril last time. Therefore, like there's just paintings like all over the place, and they all have stuff behind them.
You must paint me one of these.
Sure. All right, I marked down 100 gold.
Okay, cool. Is this from the party sheet or your personal stash?
The party sheet is my personal stash now. So
Okay,
yes.
cool. Understood. Sounds
Igor,
good.
you still have your money, but it's like in the warehouse. Just put it in like warehouse storage.
Yeah, you guys have
I
a
just
lot
put
of
everything
platinum.
inside tool storage.
Yeah, perfect.
Platinum would be
Yeah.
like super good to gamble, and maybe like a precious gem too. You guys have any
Oh.
of those? That could be like
Yeah, you
to
want
get
some
into
gems.
like a big stake
5,000
game.
GP worth.
You know, guys,
4988. Yeah.
Synthelia, she's actually gonna let you guys in on a little secret. You know, Ozark's busy. Celeste is now gone. You guys are about to get on like an airship and go to Tolst, and this is where Synthelia lets you guys in on a little secret. It says, "All right, guys, I've got a secondary goal here. I want you all to know about it now that we're out of the prying eyes of Shade since he's materialized." And she does a quick flick, just checking her peripheries. I said his name. He didn't show up. All right, I think we're good. I have it on good information there is going to be an auction, an actual magical item auction that I'm actually trying to get into. Yeah, I'm still going to be doing the spy stuff, but if I schmooze this Governator, this Archon, right, I think we can get some pretty cool shit. And she like starts scratching her non-existent beard.
Can I bring more money?
What is the usual price of these auctions, or rumored price of these auctions?
It's kind of a spend what you got kind of thing. Bunch of people
Got
come
it.
in. They used to have this in Mokapuni. It's how I know about it. My dad used to go to one of these.
Is this like anonymous, where people wear masks and no one knows who each other
Yeah,
is? 'Cause
kind of
us
like
being
a-
like
a
there
secret
would probably
room
be
kind
awkward.
of situation where we're not like all in a thing. It's like behind glass one way. There's like this weird little funky gnome who like shows off the item. It's really sick.
All right. Do we have an extra camera?
Yeah, I got like 4 of them.
Because
As
how do
well
we get
as-
these in?
She
How do we
like
take,
shows a little
money with
like
us?
medallion thing, like a little brooch that she has on. I was like, this nanny cam, straight from Ugarest. Cost me like 6,000 gold.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I was thinking of how do we get these gems into? How do we get them past security? That's like probably the biggest problem, because we're probably not supposed to have that amount of money on us.
We could bribe them.
Yeah, bribing them's probably straight up, and we'll put them in with the foam packing in the camera cases.
Sure.
Let's see if
That,
we can
or
do that.
she grabs her
Let's-
Tums bottle. I mean, mix it up with some good old potassium chalk.
Now, if we want to, we could bring a total of... We have the 5,000 precious gems inside toll storage. Then we have the 4,998 precious gems that Igor gave away last session to Nathaniel. We also have the 3,460 gold inside toll storage and 90 platinum in toll storage.
Yeah, let's give half the platinum to Grandma to go gamble with, and have the other half of the platinum as potential bribing. And then we do. I'm going to mark down 1,000 GP worth of gems that we're bringing.
Only 1,000?
Would you like to bring more? I'm just proposing this to the group.
I think
I
we
mean-
should bring all the gems we have, because I want some magical cool shit.
I don't think we should spend our whole wad here, and was thinking that we could be used to give back to our projects. There will be many ships that will be being built. There will be many things that need to be paid out.
We
I
already
think
paid for
spending
it.
it all here.
We already paid for our share on the island, didn't we? Didn't we pay like 10,000 on the island?
That was
Things-
like started up though. That's a
Things
start,
don't
that's
stop
a-
costing money once you
Yeah.
have put in money. So
How much platinum am I
would say-
holding?
Okay,
I'm proposing this as an idea. So 45 platinum to
Yeah.
Grandma, 45 platinum to be smuggled in and potentially used as bribing. Both bribing tools, because maybe gems aren't the thing that the person wants, right? Because maybe gems are very traceable, but platinum, probably a little easier. So I was thinking 1,000 GP worth of gems, and then
I think we should bring one of the stacks of gems, so 5k of gems. Leave the other stack here. Bring the gold and
it's like
platinum.
way too much.
Well, I mean, we don't have to spend it all. It's just like just in
If it
case.
gets confiscated, like, you will be very sad.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the hedge here. Like, if it gets confiscated,
What if we just bring the gold then and leave all the gems here?
gold is very heavy.
It's pretty obvious if you're trying to smuggle in gold.
That's why I wanted to bring the gems. The gems are very negligible weight. You put them in with the foam, and then we have some extra platinum for bribing.
Platinum is also, a lot smaller, but also worth more. Whereas 3,000 gold is like 30 pounds of just jing, jing,
Oh,
jing.
shit. I don't know.
Fuck it.
How about 2,500 gems worth of gems?
All right,
At least
I
like
will
half a
put
gem.
down
Where are you-
2,500.
So where are these gems located in your storage? Because I see precious
In
gems 1 times 5,000 GP. Is
Yeah,
this
and then
one
we have-
gem?
No, it's just a collection of gems all together worth 5,000 GP. and then we have the other stack, which
Okay,
is
we
what
need
Igor
we
had
need to
on.
differentiate that out. I refuse to accept 1 times 5,000 GP as any number amount of gems ever.
Okay.
That is not acceptable at all whatsoever.
Do you want me to roll 1d100 and see how many gems it is?
I guess.
Or what 1d?
But so we have
I'm
two
a
stacks
little
also
annoyed
because we
that it's
have
like this immediately.
we initially had 2 stacks, and the other stack is the one that Igor had on him, but gave to Nathaniel last session.
Okay.
We had only talked about them in stacks of like how much gold they
Yeah.
were worth because this was from the thing, right?
Yeah.
Here. DMG guide. You're my savior. I refuse to accept blame for this, though. Nothing is my fault. I am the architect of my own disasters. Alrighty. Gems. You have a bag of 50 gems, each worth 100. Boom, we're done.
Sounds great.
Okay.
They're each 100
So that's
gems,
for-
so I'll bring 50 gems.
There you go. You bring the entire bag. I'm deleting this from your sheet. Each one is worth 100 gold right now.
I'm getting called and need to go check in on mom as well. So
Okay. Do we
with
want
that
to
said-
take a quick break here at our 1.5 hour mark?
Yeah. I'm a bit confused still.
Okay.
It's been
Wait,
turned
so-
into 100 gems. Say they're 100 gems
Okay.
worth 5,000 gold.
There you go.
100 gems worth 5. Okay, so that's for one of the stacks. What about the other stack?
The other stack is the same.
Okay.
Alright, we're going to break.
So we have 200.
Guys, welcome back. We're back. And we are getting on a boat, aren't we? We're gonna go play the hit TV show Lost. Get on a boat and get lost in the middle of the ocean. That's the plan, right?
Yeah, ocean's scary.
Oceans are
I just want to
scary.
make sure for one last time we all got it. So, everything we're bringing, is that on our character sheets right now? So, what do we have as far as money wise on our character? Because I'll remove it from toll storage.
Did I find that
I
dog
gave
collar?
money-
'Cause I-
Yeah, you did. It's
Okay.
I gave money to Grandma, and I gave money to
Guys, just
Leishtung.
let Eric have all your money, okay? Just give all your money to Eric.
The new accountant.
He's
It's all on toll storage. I just want to make sure because on toll storage right now all the money's still on there. So I want to take off whatever we're bringing.
Yeah, so we have so half of the platinum has gone to Grandma, so you can take that off toll storage. The other half of the platinum is on my sheet, and it's in one of the. It's like on us between myself and the person who wants to get into our side quest.
All right, I'm
And,
taking all the platinum off.
Yeah, and then I have split out gems from the stack of gems that you gave me.
So how many gems are in toll storage right now?
You have I have
Just
200
take
from the
them
gems
all.
you gave me. From the gems you gave me, I have 50 gems left with 2,500. Thank you.
So 100. So we had 200 gems, and then we're bringing with us 50. So 150 gems in toll storage.
No, 100 gems in toll storage.
Okay.
The rest are just on my sheet.
Okay. So we're bringing 100 with us.
No, we're bringing 50 with us.
We started with 200 though.
I agree.
Wow. The first
Wait, what?
question that was asked relates to Clown Town. How convenient.
Okay. I think. Okay,
Don't worry,
I'm saving.
you're on it.
Can you look at toll storage? Just let me know if it's correct.
Eric, just
Yeah.
take. Why are we doing more than
I'm just
one
making
thing?
sure our accounting's right, John.
Mr. Underground will tell me on Friday.
Okay.
And if he says there's
Also,
some
should be-
funky math going on, I'm going to delete all of your money. Okay?
No.
Yeah, all of Igor's money.
No, everyone's money.
This is
You
the
are
party.
one person. Get ratio.
All right. Ratio.
I don't know if that's the correct usage of that word. But
Yeah, close enough.
So I'll pick up like a fleece scarf as well, so that I have access to fleece.
hell yeah. You're going to be the most...
Plus that.
Oh! Synthelia, you're the agent now. You're going to be the PR guy. You got the style. You got the hat. You got the fleece thing. You're going to be the agent now.
The pimp king.
So I hope you're ready to roll charisma checks. Hell yeah. It tells you on a meta level.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay, you guys hop on a boat / airship to Alcazan, where you'll get on an actual ship. Not an airship, but a boat ship. A water vessel. Ooh, it's a 360-mile journey. That boat will get there in like a day and a half, if that.
The fast ass boat.
Kinda, yeah. Wait, how fast do boats travel? They travel like 24 hours a day, right?
They do, but they travel slowly at like 10 miles an hour or something.
I don't believe you. Where's my PHP?
Hey, CK, you want to hit your actually?
How
button?
big is the boat, though? Is the question?
Oh,
Is it a
got
small
it.
little like 2-seater boat, or is it a
Well, John,
bigger galleon?
actually, boats move at knots because water is different than land.
Nick, I've been making it like a New Year's resolution not to tell people to shut the fuck up.
That's
But,
fair. Go ahead.
You know, you're
Just do
pushing
it.
me, son.
Execute
You know
Order
what?
66.
You get one a show, John. It's fine.
This is more deserving.
Damn,
Ouch.
it's kind of hard when you have a library card. Alrighty, boats. Moves at 4
Boats,
miles
boats,
per
boats.
hour. Oh shit.
That's a good got him.
Yeah.
That one hurt.
Well, it's a good thing we live in the land of steam, where John says boats move very quickly now. Otherwise, we're not going to get there on the calendar day. You know what? I'm gonna make it 3 days just for you, Nathan. How about that? You happy now? 100 miles a day plus some change.
That's a good ass boat.
It's a good boat. It's a steamer, powered by oil and water elementals. Not that the crew would tell you that, but you know, it's fine.
We ask no questions.
You ask none, and no answers are given even if you would. You guys hop on your little boat. You get to Alcazan. The tower meeting comes and goes without you. Unfortunate. The 24th happens, nothing scheduled on the 24th. The 25th happens, nothing scheduled on the 25th. And then the 26th happens, and you arrive. This is a clotted diary. 1, 2, 3. Actually, no, you arrived the day before, the 26th. On the 25th, raid arrives. Flavor. Tasty. How was your cruise? Let's find out. Let's roll a D100. Or does somebody want to roll a D100? Who wants to put the fate of their party in your hands?
John, I'm feeling lucky.
Let's see it. Roll 100.
Keep that one.
74. Oh my
Damn,
god.
Mr. Underground.
Mr. Underground rolls the secret Kraken encounter and kills the raid team.
GG, brother.
Good
He
game.
shows up with the real pimp cane and smushes Ebor.
74 on
He's
the
crack-a-lackin'.
ocean. D20. Natural 20 I rolled. You guys,
That's good.
while you see out into the ocean, being sea dogs, I suppose, arc, you look out during the, let's roll a d12. Like 3 p.m., kinda? Somewhere middle of the day, it's hot out. It's a hot July, a summer's harvest, if you will. Soon fall will come, but still it is still this burning, scorching hot summer, even on the open ocean. When all of a sudden, well, not all of a sudden, the warning cry / alarm will go off on the ship, and the captain will let out an alert. All passengers, we have just spotted the casino ship, known as the Big Chungus. We made contact.
No.
Who wants to go gambling?
Whoa!
Yeah. We got a vessel encounter on the open oceans. 1 was several pirate vessels. 2 through 5 was 1 pirate vessel. The others were kind of just like, oh, regular schmucks, but a 20 is the gambling ship. Oh my god. Are you guys ready to make some money?
Oh,
I
I'm
am
ready.
Yes. Your ship comes up to, apparently, the ship called the Big Chungus, John has just decided. I am willing to take any other kind of name that the chat
Oh, no, I
feels
love
is
the job.
appropriate.
Please.
No.
Yeah, no,
Gamble
it's
the
okay.
gamble face.
Okay, the gamble face, yes. You guys will more or less, I don't know if you can weigh anchor here in the deep ocean.
That would be like impossible, right?
Yeah,
Anchors
it's too
don't
deep
go
here.
that far.
Yeah. I mean, it would put some drag on your boat, but your boats wouldn't stay. But you can like attach, if their boat is sufficiently larger to it, you can like pseudo dock to it.
Yeah,
Or you just tie
there's
off
gonna
to
be this weird grappling maneuver that your ship does with the much bigger luxury cruiser of a once military vessel, now converted into this casino that floats.
It's like consensual pirate boarding.
Yeah, and you're the ones boarding. Many of them are dressed like the crew. Excuse me, I said them. Many of the crew are dressed in like comically sized sailor outfits that are just clearly like, all right, whatever's going on. This is like a Playgirl magazine. These big muscular dudes throwing like not life preservers, but like rope ladders down for you guys to board their vessel. Everyone who is an adult above the age of 21 can climb up on board. They will check your IDs. You have fake passports. They don't really care. Like, there's, like, a clear, like, teenager who's also getting on with a fake ID, and we're just, like, waving them through like it's no big deal.
Do they actually check my ID?
No, you get a pass. You're old.
Oh, I was gonna have a fun interaction with the person who happened to check my ID.
Do you want... I mean, you
No,
can
it's
be...
fine. I was gonna have.
No. Old
No.
people do this sometimes. If you want to, like, aren't you gonna check my ID? It's like a weird joke. Go for
They
it.
do. They do.
Young man, you really are not going to check.
Do you need help getting on board, ma'am? We're here to serve.
The use. No, I will be fine. Thank you.
Have a wonderful time on the Big Chungus, he says.
Fipper snap.
Oh, wearing Playboy like rabbit ears.
Oh my god.
It's fine.
Ebor is already dressed up and stylish. Look at that portrait in his camera.
Yeah,
Damn.
damn. Drip
This
or
is why I want-
drown.
Fucking...
God damn.
Literally, drip or drown. Don't get thrown overboard. You will sink and die.
Goddamn.
Very funny. You guys climb aboard. I want you to imagine, like, Titanic levels of, like, luxury here.
Opulence.
Oh, hell
Yes,
yeah.
people, this is like... We're not going into the fucking middle of the Atlantic where icebergs are. We're on, like, the warmer coast waters around the Isle of fucking Flavor, where cartels are smuggling cocaine everywhere, or outright selling it. We're in the nice... We're, like, Hawaiian/Philippine-esque waters right now. Now that we're outside of Tulsa bullshit waters. And you hop up. Many a crew member is there to greet you and point you wherever you want to go. And we're going to kind of abstract this so I don't have to introduce a bunch of new characters on the spot. So, who's gambling? Who's boozing? Who's making connection? Like, what's going on here? What is your sinful passion, I suppose?
I'm making money.
Yeah, Igor, you think you...
Yeah. Igor's. You should know this from the Secret Keeper. Igor's a degenerate gambler.
Yeah, this is true, yeah. But doesn't Nathan have all your money?
No, I have 50 gold on me.
Oh,
I
sure.
told him not to take 500,
Yeah, I have 50 gold on me. I have 50.
and I'm holding on to the platinum. So
All right,
we're
Igor
good.
is going to head to the big tables where dice or cards are the optimal choice here. Who else is going to go gamble?
Aurora will head to. Does blackjack exist in your world?
An equivalent, sure.
Sure.
It's the
Replace
roulette.
him.
It's called White Bob.
I'm not
One
going to
inch.
make my own fantastical card games. I'm sorry, team. If that
Not this
ruins
time
your
around.
immersion, you can dodge out of the call right now, but there are some levels
Dodge.
of I'm not willing to do, okay?
I'm gonna go play Gwent.
Okay, cool. You go find the
God.
nearest
God.
trading card game. Of course you would. Everyone really likes the dog, especially when it's, like, lined up next to Ebor, who's just, you know, like, your dog's fabulous, Leishtung. And then Ebor, in theory, could ride it like a fucking steed. And just, like, be the most fabulous piece of shit ever to grace this deck.
Listen, you can't ride it, but you can have him walk next to you for aesthetic. I understand.
You want to pose for aesthetic. Like, oh man, this guy's a big shot. Look at his fucking golden dog. That's sick as hell. And he's got this, like, big red dude that he must be his bodyguard.
Could I count cards? Because I'm super intelligent. Like,
Sure.
Ebor is.
Alright,
You
it sounds
can't
like
count it.
everyone's just gonna go gamble except for Leishtung, who wants to find the nearest card game to lose money
Whoa,
at.
whoa. I don't trust this boat. This is too fucking weird. I don't trust that it's a gambling boat. There's got to be some fucky business happening here.
Have you never seen One Piece? They're just boats that be out here doing
Yeah.
that, bro.
This happens all the
No,
time.
no,
I mean,
no.
do you want to go to, like, the brothel
Nathan.
section? Or is
No,
it,
Nathan wants to like snoop around like he's lost or something and sneaking around. being
totally.
Like, what the fuck is up here on this boat? Like this can't be like an actual gambling. This is
Let's
too
see
funny.
who's on. There's a chance Rodrigo's wife is, which would be sick. There could be a lich. Bulby here. What does
Good
a
thing
16
we have the most
mean?
powerful wizard in the world on the boat with us.
True.
True.
God, Apollo reminds you that Maximo could be here.
I do. Captain Flippers could be here.
Oh, no.
Well, Maximo's being a
You don't want to
hunter.
know, Devin. You
I
don't
think
wanna
you're
know.
gonna find
Oh,
all three
God.
of them, actually. 16's good enough. Why don't we just
Wow.
introduce all the characters that John has on the back burner? Nathan, you're going to snoop around. You find, like, outside of a main gambling hall, there are just these regular hallways, and you just hear some, like, mad cackling of, like, a penguin. Like, a literal penguin. And then you hear, like, dialogue between, like, two of the most sultry vocalists you've ever heard in your life. And you can't help but, like, see these two, like, swagged out bodyguards who are like, ugh. Just, like, grimacing with their arms crossed, looking at anyone who comes near them.
Hello.
What do you want?
Oh, just checking in. Do you need anything for the room?
You don't work here. You have sleeves on your suit. You know that every playgirl sailor here has no sleeves. Many of them just have, like, a vest that cuts off at the midriff.
Yeah. When you're not as cut as you're supposed to be, you kind of keep it on the down low. Like I don't have the big guns to show. So,
You don't work here. What do you want?
Well, who do you work for?
Your mom.
Ah, good. And my mom does pay out quite nicely. So,
Hell yeah.
what's it
brother.
gonna cost?
The buy-in is 2K.
2K, you say? Interesting.
Get you in the room with Takajod, with Bulby, with Captain
Bulby and
fucking
Takajod.
Flippers.
I do not have that kind of money on me currently, but I have some of that.
And get lost.
Will do. Thanks. I will send the people who do have that kind of money this way.
Okay.
Thank you. And I like wander off.
You wander off. You look for other cool people, but John rolled his dice. Everyone else goes gambling, it seems like. Leishtang,
Yeah.
you wanted to do something different? Or were you just memeing on me?
Oh, I was just memeing about the
Okay.
trading card game. You know what? I'll ghost Ivor as his bodyguard.
Hell yeah.
That's
Eivor, you're looking super drippy drip right now. You got your feathered cap. You got your police scarf on in the middle of summer. You got your cane, at least worth a silver piece, if not more. It's like $10 cane. Fuck. Alright, maybe you don't look so drippy as I thought you did. But yeah, you go to the tables and start to try to count cards. Assumedly, you guys will just spend the entire day here. So I kind of want to, like, abstract a roll. What is gambling in Xanathar's?
Performance, probably? I don't know. Sleight of hand. It depends on what you're doing, right? You can make it whatever you want it to be. He
No,
wants
it's
to
like
count
3
cards.
separate checks.
Oh, spicy.
You will give me... well, first you tell me how much you want to bet.
I have
All my money.
26 gold pieces, so I'll bet 25.
I will,
25?
I will bet everything I have. Everything I have.
Okay, so you want to do 50... Can you guys type this in chat of how much you guys want to bet? Let me... There we go. You too, Chad. Man, we're going low ball.
Who's Chad?
I mean, excuse me, Nick. Roar, roar.
Right.
Devin's gonna
You like
pop
how that
out like
came back?
150,000 gold. This is taking way too long, Devin. What are you typing?
You're Igor's
right.
putting everything on the table.
They don't care about your clothing or your incense. Okay.
It's more of a matter of
Oh, he's doing strip poker.
Oh, okay. I
No,
get
no,
it.
no,
So
no.
you're like selling your body along with your.
yeah. It's more of a matter of what's the word I'm looking for?
He's
Didn't
going
you get
all
like
in.
turned into like a weird
Purpose.
slave by Moru for a little while, and you like
Yeah, that happened.
said you'd
Gave
never
away all
do
his
this kind of
secrets.
thing again?
Well, now he can't be charmed. So,
How can't you be charmed?
Too dumb to be charmed.
Oh, true.
yeah, that's actually a good reason. But no, the actual reason is because I have an aura of devotion.
Oh,
Paladin bullshit.
I see. Let me go to my compendium. Nope. I promise. I'm trying to use actual 5e approved stuff rather than just being a dumbass. Tools, compendium. Nope. I own Xanathars. Let me look at my book. Thank you. Downtime. Don't worry, guys. Okay, gambling. Gambling. I'm gonna, change some stuff based on how good you roll, but we are not carousing. We are gambling sons of bitches, and we are in the high table. Man, I told you there was gonna be a secret auction, and you guys are just like, only chance to make money.
Yeah, I didn't want
Gotta
to
make
lose all
money
my
for the
money on
auction.
the boat. Yeah, I didn't want to lose all my money on the boat here, just
That's
in case
fair.
we gotta fleece people and whatnot.
Alright, I need us to roll 3 checks. Part of the risk of gambling is that one never knows who might end up sitting across your table. The character makes 3 checks: Wisdom, Insight, Charisma, Deception, and Charisma, Intimidation. If the character has proficiency with an appropriate gaming set, that tool proficiency can replace the relevant skill in any of the checks. The DC for each of the checks is 5 plus 2d10. Generate a separate DC for each one. What? Okay.
Plus
Fuck.
2d10 per. Why don't you just roll 3d10 for the difficulty then?
Because it's telling me not to. So at the lowest, it's a fucking... Oh, at highest, it's going to be a 25, and lowest, it's going to be a DC 7.
Yeah, I'm surprised they just didn't say 3d10 though.
Yeah, I'm too. Okay, well then. Yeah, we'll roll 3d10. So who wants to go first? And then I'll tell you if you succeed or not.
We can go in order. Ybor.
Ebor! I will roll 3d10 3 times. And then I need you to roll me a wisdom, insight, a charisma, deception, and then a charisma, intimidation. And if you beat each one, like 1 for 1, you gain a success. So there you go.
Can I assist and eye people on the table
No.
and nudge them? Okay, no.
You cannot assist. This is a one-man thing. Alright, we beat 1.
What was the next one?
Deception, charisma, and
Deception.
charisma, intimidation. That's a fail. And then another fail. 1 success, you lose half the money you bet. So, that's not great. But, it is
I
what
thought
it is.
counting cards would made it a little bit better. But
Yeah. I feel like we should have replaced one of these. But now the dice have been rolled. So that was like a 2 and a 10. I don't think you would have... You have a +7 to intelligence.
Intelligence is +5 stuff.
Okay. Well,
Even if
20
these were
intelligence.
rolled at advantage, they would not have turned out.
yeah, I
well.
wouldn't have helped.
Um,
Okay. Well, you only lose half of 25, which is 12. So go down to 13. Who's up next?
Or would approach the table. Ybor, you must know when to hold them, or know when to fold them.
All right. Same order, please. Pass. Fail.
What's the last one? Intimidation.
Yeah, hell yeah. And pass as well. So 2 passes. Gain the amount you bet plus half again.
So plus 30.
Yeah, plus 30.
See? Like that.
This is after a day of gambling. All right, who's up next?
She
Alright,
said red eye
Igor's walking
chain
up.
smoking. It's that easy.
Holy shit! What the
Igor,
fuck,
you are the
God?
clearest mark that
What
anyone
the-
has ever seen ever.
You threw
What the
coins
hell?
on the table, dude. You're getting marked.
You're just like, how do you hold these cards? Everyone's looking over your shoulders. People are like doing weird tells. You entered like a high stakes poker game, and then everyone just fucking came to rob your ass.
Why are there so many letters?
Just print them all.
I literally
I believe.
can't. I literally can't pass the first one. It's impossible.
Just crit.
I have a negative
Just crit.
2 on it.
Just fucking crit.
Just crit.
Just great, bro.
Okay.
Good.
Nah, it ain't happening.
Yeah. All right. You can
The
be a
next-
12.
Yeah,
Deception
I can be
check.
12.
You're deceptive.
God damn it. God damn it.
Beat a 22. No big deal.
Come on, 5 head, roll good.
No, god damn it. Why? What are my rolls?
Lose
Why?
all of the money you bet and accrue a debt equal to that amount.
Oh, fuck. Guys,
All right.
I'm close.
You're 50. At the end of the night, 30 gold has been made, 70 has been lost, and also Igor is naked and he owes a 50 gold debt.
No, I have 1 set of clothing left. I only got one of my 2 sets of clothing.
Aurora would whisper off to the side in the crowd to... Who would I be closest to? Let's go with Nathaniel. This is the same Igor that stole the airship, yes? I read the reports.
Synthelia is also going to bet. I'm going to do these in secret, though.
The same Igor who took a whole thing by force, using nothing but sheer will.
Chat, do you like these gambling
Yeah.
rules? These
Yeah.
are from Xanathar's channel.
Just checking.
Okay.
God damn it. Why?
Oh no. Alright, Synthelia is gonna have a bad time too, it looks like. Alrighty, what does our sorceress have in store for us? John really hopes he actually finished his character sheet when he did his preps like 6 months ago. Toast. Notable figures. Unique characters.
How many folders, John?
I refolded.
I'm checking. Hang on. Oh, no, not 2. 2 folders. Can someone roll me a... What is this? A D20 plus... 2 plus 3 is 5? Oh, D20 plus 5. Can someone roll a 15?
I got a 19.
That's a failure still, unfortunately. Stop rolling. Then, this is deception and intimidation. Ooh, these are pretty good. Can you roll... I need someone to roll a... Okay, they're both the same. Just roll me a D20 plus 7. And 2 people can do this.
26, baby.
26 is a pass. Who's next? Oh my god.
Easy clap.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, this is really good because she bet like 500 gold. Okay.
Good job.
So I will just go ahead and add
How you
that.
doing? You just got a crit, bro.
You just got a crit,
easy.
bro. So it's... What's 2 successes? What did I just say, Nick?
Half your
Times
money.
1.5. If she bet 500,
Gain the
she gains 750.
Oh,
So
shit.
she's at 1250.
Oh, yeah.
Damn. Alright. Alright, Centelia's working her way to go speak with fucking a penguin, apparently. Holy shit. But that is the
She
end of the
loaded now.
night, really. And now we gotta pay out our debts or lose Igor for the rest of his adventure, basically.
guys.
What happened?
I bet too much.
CK, not CKJC. Bye.
We needed to keep him somewhere safe. Now he can be here safe.
Shit, it's true. If Igor can't, or if Devin can't make it next session, then he's just here.
Oh no, the plot armor.
Oh fuck.
Guys, please.
Does anyone have
Well, we
50
have to
gold to
stick
bail
together.
him out? Since
So,
Elia does, but I don't feel like that would
the-
be a cool thing to do.
Yeah, Igor. You remember the secret smith, right?
Mm-hmm.
I am now the secret smith.
Oh,
You can no longer gamble. You can't. You can't gamble
but
anymore.
what secret
I will
do
pay
I
off
get?
your debt. You get the secret of not staying on this boat. And you're getting
not
the
a
secret
secret.
that comes with us. Because you get to learn what power is, and I will have power over you.
That doesn't sound like a good secret.
Would you like to
Oh,
stay
this
on
is
their
not
boat
these
and pay
things,
off their
oh.
debt?
You look at the guy you owe money to, Igor, and he is the... Give me a charisma check, actually. You may know this guy.
13.
You know, there's something about him, Igor, that strikes you as like... I know this guy from somewhere. As you
Igor will
like...
go up to him.
Yeah,
Do I know you?
yeah, you owe me money.
But besides that,
Nope.
are you sure?
Yep.
I feel like I know you.
Okay. You owe me money.
Okay.
Where's my money?
Wait, so
Yeah.
how big is this guy?
Oh, you know, like
A
5'8".
big dude.
You know,
But like-
average build. His bodyguards are much bigger, though. This guy clearly comes from some kind of money and takes extreme pleasure in defeating lesser intelligent foes.
Okay. Let me go get the money from my ship and I'll be back.
No. All debts must be paid up front. Where's it at, brother?
I told you I have to go get it from my room. I can't just go grab it real quick?
I would not have left Igor's side, so I'm
Yeah.
standing back. I don't know who's talking. I can't hear him, but I see that he's talking to somebody.
It's true. So this ship is a casino ship that will basically put you into indentured servitude if you cannot pay off your debt. They will buy your debt from the people you owe it to, and then make you work on the ship.
Dan, can you please pay my debt?
I am your secret smith. Do you agree to these terms?
But I don't get it. You're not telling me a secret.
You don't get to gamble anymore if I pay off your debt.
But what's that to do with secrets?
That's right. That's our secret.
What?
You get it.
What?
You get it.
Igor's
Okay.
brain is melting.
Okay. And I
He's
like
so
put my hand up,
confused.
shake your hand. I shake your hand. That's a deal then. No more gambling.
For now, yeah.
No, forever.
Forever?
I like pull my hand back forever.
I really like gambling, man.
Then you can gamble on this ship with your time and pay it off through indentured servitude.
Is
Why
this
is
where
Chad here?
Igor's
He would pay for
adventure
my debt.
ends? I thought he'd sacrifice his shoulder blades before succumbing to gambling
I know,
addiction.
Well, that's gambling, John. He loves gambling.
Very true.
I like tentatively put my hand back out forever. I'll pay it off, no problem.
Alright.
It's a deal.
What no one sees is in the background.
Yeah,
Igor has his hand behind his back with his fingers crossed.
Of course he does.
Please subtract 50
I go-
gold, Nathan.
Yes, of course.
He shakes your hand, says, "Hey, I don't know you. Who are you?"
Name's Nate.
Nice to meet you,
Nate
Nate.
Silver.
Okay.
Yeah, we are. We're gonna head out though, but I appreciate you footing the bill for my friend here, as he has many gambling problems, and
Seems
And
like he's
so-
got more problems than that.
he now has me as a problem. So that we'll figure it out later. But we didn't want him leaving here. So, do you have a card or anything? Check you out. Do you land in Flavortown or?
No. He strokes his mustache, which is like clearly glued or taped on. His big sunglasses in the middle of the night, hiding his eyes and face. He's wearing a cowboy hat from like the plains of Burlow. He's clearly wearing a disguise.
Flavortown. Wherever I should look you up, let me know, and we maybe make a deal in the future.
Yeah, I'll take more of your friend's money.
That's right.
Yeah.
We like Brofist.
Yeah.
Like we.
Okay. You make friends with a disguised person, and we'll leave it at that.
That's great.
The ship must disembark, though, and get you back to, well, on course. You are scheduled today, and this was a unlogged pit stop. So, with gambling complete, winnings and or losses cut, we go. We just leave. We just fucking change the scenes immediately. That was your random encounter. Congratulations, you survived. I'm really glad I didn't have to bring us to a fucking pirate ship map. That would have sucked for everyone involved.
How
Why don't we get another free airship?
How many airships can we walk away with?
Enough betrayal.
Scot-free.
None of you have armor or weapons!
No regrets, John. Don't
Yeah,
worry
no
about
regrets.
it.
You would have, like, sharpened a spoon and, like, argued for it to be a knife. And you'd sneak
I was gonna
attack
do what
with
I
a
did last
sharpened
time, throw people
spoon?
off.
Yeah.
I can fight with a pimp cane very
Some
well.
Bam Bam.
True. Fucking summon Bam Bam. You guys head on over to Rexhawn, a beautiful, terrible city that is both magnificent in its architecture, its weird postmodern, just everything going on, making it look like both a visual nightmare as well as like wow, this is really getting my critical thinking skills developed. Which is very confusing for Igor, undoubtedly. Rexhawn has a airship terminal that is about a quarter mile off of the island itself. That sits on like kind of an artificial, maybe slash dike almost, just out in the middle of the ocean. Its construction is very confusing. It's not connected at all to the island, stopping anyone from just walking in, like many city-states would allow you to. But you're on a boat, so you just go to the harbor itself, where there are many, many ships there. I guess we don't need to do perception checks. Instead, you guys will just see a mix of craft. Heavy steamers, heavy transports that are much bigger than any airship you've ever been on. You will see smaller vessels that have like very small fishing crews to military boats that are made of metal yet floating and having guns upon them. Actual cannons. Ooh, scary. And as you guys disembark, John needs to play some music. What music do we want for our spy adventure? Docks District. There we go. Gentle ocean noises. There we go. You guys you begin to hop off board when you will notice that a crew of armed guards wearing full, like, metal outfits, not plate mail, but something that looks akin to it, maybe some kind of weird half plate, and wearing, like, metal masks that are very intimidating, that cover the entire, like, face and head to protect the identity of the one who holds these firearms. There's about, like, squad is 8, so like 9 people in total. One of whom is unmasked and is clearly some kind of port authority. He's dressed up in more regal colors, and these are his bodyguards. And he is the one looking at all the passports and playing the Papers, Please mini game. That is his job.
I do love papers, please.
I step up first, John, because I gotta go check on Mom. But
Okay.
I'm ready.
You step up first. He greets you as Synthelia directly behind you. He'll eye her, do a quick charisma check to see if she's the one he's looking for. Rolls a 6, greets you. Your name, sir. Your papers, please.
Here, I pass him the document. Did they give me a different name on the passport, or is it my same name?
It would be a different name, yeah. It'd be some alias.
I give him the name. Yeah, I give him the name on the passport.
Okay. He eyes you up and down. Give me a very easy deception check. Or some kind of just charisma-based thing.
Let's see
to
here.
not sweat. Ah, easy.
23.
Oh, welcome to Rexhawn, Mr. Silvers. Please go ahead.
I'm just like, he's my new best friend. Where do you like to eat in town? Like, I'm just directing the conversation.
Aha! Get out of the queue.
Just...
Go speak to a guide. You leave immediately, and then Synthelia goes to speak with this guy. Nathan, go. You're fine. Eric, get up.
Thank you.
Yep. Synthelia greets this person, shakes their hand, brings them into like a very low whisper, clearly palms something, and then whistles at you all to hurry the fuck up. As you guys descend quite quickly into the city of Rexhawn itself. You, her entourage, with Joe Schmo, with the camera, kind of rolling, kind of not. He's not like on the shoulder, it's like in his hand, but like out. Synthelia will tell you that we have hotels that need to be found, lodging needs to be acquired, and I have to go make introductions with our Lord Fenrir? I'm forgetting the name already. Bezray. Who wishes to come with me on that? Who wants to go find a hotel? We're splitting up duties, gang.
Alright, so what's not hotel gonna be doing while you guys do that?
I'm gonna go introduce myself to the Lord. He's expecting me. Or the Archon. Excuse me.
Alright. So I should come with you since I'm posing as like bodyguard, right?
Sure.
Alright.
Oh, I don't want to go with him, and I'll point at Nathaniel.
Then choose a spot and I'll take him.
Okay, I'll come with you guys.
Hang on a second. We are going to meet the important person, yes? We need to make good. We need to make good impression, yes?
Yeah.
So why we would? Igor nearly got himself.
Yeah, Igor, why don't you go and find go with Ebor. Ebor, you're responsible, right? You know, not to get scammed by slumlords.
Yeah, I know not to. But dealing with him and he's a bit bigger than me. Maybe I was gonna say Nathaniel comes with me because he can deal with Igor.
All right, Nathaniel, you go with Igor. Nathaniel nods.
Igor looks sound.
He whispers.
Come on, Grandma. Come on, Leishtung. Let's go, Joe. And Synthelia will call break. And head off towards the big government building that sits in the dead center of this harbor city. Well, Ebor, Nathaniel's not here, leaving you just with Igor to roleplay with. So what's the plan here, Ebor?
We gotta find a hotel, right?
Yeah. Was there a specific one we're meant to be going to? No. Okay.
You don't really make reservations, like when you're 600 miles away, right?
So we don't want to go super high end, and we don't want to be in a slum. So
Why don't we get the most expensive hotel we can? That way we can show that we're like, about it.
but I thought we're meant to be blending in by not being super wealthy and everything.
True.
I'll just go to the nearest one and see what it looks like. I think that's be the best.
All right, you go shopping. Give me an investigation check. Oh my god, you're so fucking good at rolling investigation checks. Ebor, you find that the closer to the city's center you get, the finer the establishments, the more crazy the architecture, the more things cost. And at the very far end of the fringe, or the fringe of this city, that is unwalled, you find like the grottos, the weird side streets and mud huts and like weird tenement buildings. And you're like, okay, let's not go there. So you try to find the perfect sweet spot. Somewhere between these two, where you're not going to get immediately robbed or mugged or killed as soon as you step out of the hotel. But also not in a place that will cost you hundreds of gold for a couple days stay. And you find it. You find lodgings that are quite accommodating, but also not too terrible. One looks at how much he can charge you. This is a comfortable stay, which gets bumped up by a... Well, it's gonna be 3 gold a night per person. No big deal. Includes food, amenities, lodging, beds, cleaning. They'll do your laundry.
I don't have any money.
Nathan has money.
Yeah, Nathan has. You can pay for it.
Okay. Otherwise, you just, like, wait and be like, oh, we need a reservation at, like, 11.
Igor will go up to the bar.
Yeah.
And he will be sweating profusely and, like, just looking, like, super nervous.
Yeah.
And, like, he doesn't know what he's doing. And he'll go up to the bartender and be like, hello, my name's Igor.
Yeah. You go up to the semi-attractive male figure who's got like that uncle energy going on of like, oh, like tuxedo blazer, but not like tutu, like the sleeves are kind of rolled up. And he greets you in uniform. He's like, hello, good sir. What can I get started for you today? Welcome to Starbucks. Buck Stars. I'm the Buck Star assassin, he tells you.
So, like, what's the local word? The dog? Like, what's going around?
Someone stop Igor. Nathaniel stalks and then garrots you, Igor.
I'm gathering intel.
Alright, we cut back to Synthelia Leishtan fucking roar. Babushka roar. You guys are walking towards the bigger, more grand center of town, where there is like this gated / walled fortress of a mansion that sits so extravagantly. Many plants are just being grown and are decorated to be in both lewd and provocative, like artistic expressions. Many statues of marble, fine art objects. This guy's yard alone is probably worth like 10 to 20,000 GP. I get some crazy shit. Maybe a year. That's how much maintenance this shit costs. This guy's clearly rolling in the dough. And as Centelio walks up to the gate where a mercenary-looking dude raises a hand and like stops her and then questions her, what do you and Leishtung do? with Joe, who's also there.
How long you been working for the news, Joe?
Oh, like 3 years now? 4? I broke the, well, with Centellia and some other teams, we were there when Cantelar exploded.
No way.
Lord.
So like,
Yeah.
what happened? Like, tell me about how that went down.
Oh man, it was crazy. So we were there because the Baron had been assassinated, right? Like the Blood Baron guy, he got like killed by like a group of like demi-human coalition mercenary guys or something. Just got fucking decapitated right in the center of his town. So we were like going there towards the like provincial government's like protest because like they set up an emergency government after his death. Someone was trying to like resurrect him with like weird necromancy to like puppet him and say he didn't die. It was this whole fiasco, right? And like the citizens were getting like more and more upset. Like he wasn't that popular anyway, and then, you know, bombs just started going off, and then like it caught the natural gas refineries, and then that conflagrated, and then in like a night 50,000 people died, you know,
Jesus.
give or take. Yeah, that's the estimate. Which, you know, there were like 7 million people in the, you know, well, no, it was like 3 or 2 or something. I'm not sure of the actual numbers, but I know I've been hearing the 50,000 mark a lot. So then it turns out that like the explosions were an orchestrated attack from several fragmented like groups related to the demi-human coalition, as well as some like freedom fighters who like allied just due to the fact that they were like aligned with the same like political agenda. But it turns out they were like both enemies of each other anyway. Woo!
Those are just 2 different groups. What the hell?
Yeah, it was a crazy, like, web of series of lies, and, like, then they started battling with the Cancellari Guard, which, you know, Cancellar wasn't known for its military. It was all about, like, economic and political, you know, like, pressures on the rest of the Confederation. So, like, they were super ineffective, and then, like, Ugarest and some other, like, small-time units came in to, like, help stabilize. But by then, the spirit beasts were starting to come in, like, massive waves, just drawn to the chaos of the situation. Then the hunters deployed, like, all the hunter generals, like, everybody got called up and just deployed. And it was like a war outside, while humans inside were at war. So, like, me and Synthelia were stuck in, like, the demilitary zone, where we were just filming because we didn't know if we were ever going to be able to evacuate, and we were still able to connect with the people at Tulsa, the agency that hired us. And then it was like 2 months of us trying to help people like get into the demilitarized zone, but since it was like spurred on by demi-human coalitionists who were like freedom fighting but also clearly terrorists, like many people were just trapped between both sides. So we were trying to get them in, clear name.
Turn to Leishtung at this point and be like, "What was the original question? What were we asking?"
Fucking Joe's
Oh, no,
just a
but this is
blabbermouth. I could ramble all about this character's like life if you guys want me to, but I can end
Wait a
it
second.
when you...
Should you be saying this out loud here?
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's just
You
it was
have
3 years ago.
Such a life.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So that was what me and her were doing, and then I didn't get any credit, but basically the tyrant showed up and was just like enough, and then got kidnapped me and Synthelia, took us to a like leader, like the demi-human coalitionist leader, and then filmed her surrendering or like calling for a ceasefire and like diplomacy before the city exploded. And then the tyrant, who I also now work for, I guess, we filmed him doing a bunch of crazy shit, man. Like he executed a bunch of like criminal war crime dudes.
Whoa.
Yeah, he like fucking stabbed them in the back and kicked them off a like 8-story building. It was insane.
Never did that. What?
Yeah, and then he like flew to the tower and like drew all the spirit beasts and just one shot killed them. It was fucking crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
That's awesome.
it was a life-changing experience, and I am so happy but I did not get promoted, he says.
Oh, you poor thing. Pinch his cheeks.
You pinch his cheeks. He pretends not to like it. But
Stop.
since Elliot comes back at this point, after like his 10-minute story has just gone on, and she's just like looking at the scene of just like Lei Stung stunned, Roar fucking giving Joe like
Hey, Cincelia! It has been so long. What have you found?
I was gone for like 3 minutes. We have a.
It was not. It was 3 years. What has occurred?
We have a meeting with Archon here in a bit. He's clearing his schedule for us. Apparently.
Oh.
Which is both worrisome and. Well, it's just worrisome, really. Nathan, you come back to your senses as you are strangling Igor with a garrote, who is blabbering to the first person he comes across about your secret mission.
Oh no. Like for reals?
Like you guys made it 60 seconds in.
Sweet.
Yeah. Igor is probably unconscious at this point. Just fucking dead. No.
I'll walk up to the seat that he was sat on and say, "Can I have a drink, please?"
Of course.
Just carrying on as if
The
nothing had
Buckstar assassin does not seem at all at odds with this behavior, as Igor is just strangling for air. Or struggling for air. There we go. Being strangled. Oh. You get drinks, I assume, and calm down? Question mark? We can't hear you.
I probably take Igor away. Or
Devin
at least
is
try
muted.
to.
Or is he role playing? Is that what? No, Devin, you are muted.
God damn it.
You're being strangled. It made sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Shh, I like whisper into your ear, like, shh.
Just trying to gather information.
You're not the one. You're to be seen, not to be heard.
Damn, Igor, you're
What's
getting
a whisper
abused. This is like Xenoth all over again.
Nathan's having flashbacks. He knows how to abuse people. Guess what? He's applying all the tactics that got applied to him.
Jesus.
Please, I
You
promise
tell
I'll stop.
no one. Shh. Well, I'll do this again.
I didn't say anything.
I know where you sleep.
Christ.
I let him go.
Is it moral to be a villain to a villain?
Igor's not a villain.
Igor, you are poured a iced espresso. It is delicious. It does not come with any cream or anything else, but it's like 8 shots of just pure caffeine.
Nice.
I'm sure that's good for his little gnome heart.
It's an arcane focus, right, for a gnome at that point.
Sure. His heart.
Could I have an apple juice, please?
Are you going to be quiet?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get you one. Can you get whatever he asked for?
Do they have Capri Sun in your world, John?
No, they don't. That's trademarked by Ugarest.
Does Igor get actual apple juice?
Yeah, do you have a pocket pouch for him?
It's like... So it's not even like... Imagine like cold water with like apple shavings within it. Where it's like very thin strips of apple in a like decanter more so than like a squeezed juicer.
Oh, we're talking fancy spa water shit.
Yeah, fancy spa water shit.
As people may or may not remember, Igor still thinks apple juice is beer. Because that's what Chad gave him on a mission like fucking 10 years ago now.
Yeah.
Where he was at Alcazar. So he takes one sip and spits it out and says, "This is an apple juice."
Wow, what the hell? Why are you just spitting up? Can't you just like... Can you strangle him again? Yeah.
I slap him, as soon as he spits out, I slap him on the back of the head. Hey. Like a dog. Hey.
I'm sorry.
Igor's getting
Can't
disciplined.
take him anywhere.
I just wanted apple juice.
I'm
That's
sorry.
the apple juice they have here, and when we're in new places, we be nice to the new. Like maybe it doesn't taste.
Okay,
the same.
I don't want to do this weird dad abusive roleplay. I'm sorry. We're
Hi,
moving
John. I
scenes.
have too much. I didn't know I could get a double boner here, but it happened.
Lei Stung, Roror, what are you two doing? Are you just along for the ride, or are you going to try to break off? I want you to describe to me what you're feeling or thinking or wanting to do here.
Aurora wants to meet whoever's in charge.
Alright.
Especially if I'm the one that has to be going undercover and trying to, like... Wait, this is the person we're trying to meet with, not the gambling ring we're trying to
Yeah,
get
this
in.
is no gambling involved at all.
Okay. Yeah, I like meeting people.
Okay.
We're just kind of standing outside this person's place, or inside.
You would have been allowed into the courtyard to look at all the beautiful statues and just clear shows of wealth that is so material, Lei Stung. Like, who's this guy trying to fool? Himself? Someone else?
Maybe impressed. Are there like workers around that are just like tending to things?
Yeah.
Or
Some gardeners.
so I'll just like
Sun-baked. Tanned.
I'll just like gingerly walk up like, hey, ¿qué pasa? I'm like, what's going on?
They avert their gaze and say, I no speak common. And
No habla inglés.
yeah, fuck off, basically. Clearly
All right.
instructed not to speak with anyone. And you are being watched, if that was not clear. You are in,
I was
like,
just-
the royalties estate right now.
Yeah, I'm just trying to be casual, like finding something to do. I look like fiddle with my fingers, like play with my dog, just like
The dog
Just- I-
stares at you,
yeah, just like
disappointed that you cannot be calm.
it's just like fidgeting. I guess I'm just like looking and like kind of being paranoid.
Why are you paranoid, Lei Stung?
I don't know.
You got your dog. You've been on a
Yeah.
journey for 2 years. You've been in tougher spots than this. You're just going
Yeah,
to
social.
speak with
I haven't
the
been
guy.
in a real social situation in a long time. I'm kind of
That's
like,
fair.
I'm like,
You've just been bullying Igor.
yeah. I don't really count that as a social interaction. It's more like
That's fair.
more
That's
like
like-
a combat.
My social
So-
interactions are combat.
Before Aurora tries to interact with Lei Stung some more, how good of a judge of character is your dog?
Yeah, how good of a judge of character is your dog, Lei Stung?
An amazing judge of character.
Your dog
Mm.
hates me.
Dude
Your dog does. hate you.
probably hates you.
Jeez.
If that's the, yeah, not a big fan. Doesn't let you touch it.
The first time this weird old grandma tried to get close to you, your dog barked. Your dog don't fucking bark for anything. Only at threats. That's what your dog bark at.
All right, that's gonna put me on some alert because this dog knows what the fuck is up. It doesn't fuck with any bullshit.
True.
So now Aurora kind of has like I have like an air of caution around her. Like I don't really want to talk to her knowing this, but like, I can make peace with the team if I have to.
Yeah. We got evil grandma and good grandson. Oh no. I don't fucking know. Synthelia will whistle at you guys once the creature known as Archon Fezre appears. This tall, almost as tall as Lei Stung, but much thinner and lither build appears, dressed in summer finery. Many colors are wrapped around their body. They wear these monochromatic slacks and very nice shoes Think like Louisiana like nobleman, almost.
Bolo tie.
Or maybe like professional Miami, Florida boy guy. I don't know. What? No, never mind. That's just a. That's just another word
Florida
for
man.
white trash. I'm sorry. Uh,
Rich white trash.
I'm just
You
getting
looking
Devin
for rich
pissed.
white people flavors?
Devin's like, what the
Talking
fuck are you talking about, John? You've
Talking
never
like-
been to
come on.
Miami.
Kentucky
Yeah, okay,
Derby?
wait. A rich person from Miami, that's just Boca Raton usually.
Boca Raton.
Okay.
What does that
Yeah.
mean? Fuck, I don't
It's a
know.
town.
I've only
It's
seen
like-
Burn Notice once. Okay.
It's no. There's like this rich town in Florida where it's literally
Oh.
just a bunch of rich Jewish people, and that's literally everyone in the town.
Oh,
Wait, Devin,
yeah.
you
This
are a
is
Florida
exactly what I've been imagining. You are in Boca Raton.
Yeah.
Except there's tieflings, or at least one. Okay. This gentleman comes up, and I guess I gotta pick a voice for him because I didn't get this far in my notes. Should I do the I say? Should I go?
Yes. Yes.
I say, Miss
Wait,
Centellia.
I say.
Wait. Do
Slay
tieflings
sister.
all from the south? Are they all from the south?
Leishung's not.
Oh yeah, that was my joke. Because if they are, then Leishung's from the south.
He's been talking like that the whole time, guys.
This is the devil that went down to Georgia, apparently. This tiefling, this Archon, Fezre, comes on over, saunters over, more relaxed than a pickle in a pickle jar. This entity comes by, does the whole, like, kissing hands, including to you, Miss Miss Aurora.
So kind.
He'll even do the, and you even brought your young sister with you, huh, Centellia? Trying to play up his southern charm with the older
This
woman.
boy, he's out for blood. Oh,
In more ways than one. He then leaves it at that. I'm told that you are the news crew and family of this young man, Kernlow, Centellia, reporter to the tyrant's court, as well as head diplomat of some repute. She, like, shakes her head. No, I'm no diplomat. I just, like, interview people. And he's like, uh-huh. Well, we have much to discuss. Why don't we go inside and have cool beverages in air conditioning? It's hot out. Yeah. He invites you into his home, ignoring Lei Stung completely. Completely disinterested in Lei Stung and his dog.
I'm just gonna
Like
assume I'm
some-
also invited with the party and just walk.
Yeah. Sure.
you're tiefling, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a tiefling.
Cool.
Not that race matters here.
No.
You guys walk on into a very nice manor mansion that is built rather sturdily. Why don't you guys give me some insight checks here as you enter? Joe Schmo is also discreetly recording this interaction. And he is also ignored as well. The 15. Eric W. Why are you giving me insight?
That's
Eric-
my best insight
Oh.
roll. Wow.
Eric,
What?
this
Don't have
Buckstar assassin is clearly an assassin. Of some kind. Yeah, I think you both would get it on a 14. This isn't like a truly difficult check. But, you know when you, like, walk into a building and it has just, like, this different atmosphere than, like, the outside? Not just in, like, temperature, but, like, the light transitioning just, like, makes the room feel a bit more sinister. Just like, oh, I've just walked
Yes,
into the
John.
fucking Conjuring house or something.
I've been inside a Target. I'm aware of fluorescent.
Good. You have
I know,
walked
but-
into the target of this world, then, Nick. There's just like a weird electricity going throughout the air. Are you drinking a Arizona fruit punch?
No.
You're
Yes.
coughing
Not anymore.
it. You're coughing it into your lungs.
Yeah. That shit got a hit, you know.
Yeah, it's true. It's a beautiful drink. You guys, I guess, just wander on in and then kind of like pause and take glances around the room. Not seeing anything out of the ordinary. There's the guards, which are foreboding. This place seems to be just fucking chock full of them. As if he's making a point that he is just a private army just in his house.
Question:
Yeah. What's
Does
that?
that work?
Does that work?
Sorry, new to this whole warlock thing. I don't have any of my spellcasting components, but this is directly related to my fae, right?
This is like an eldritch invocation, so this just sort of happens. You, like, ignore the ritual aspect of it. You don't need any components, or... You don't even need to say or do anything. You just...
Upon, like...
It just is
Sorry.
cast now. Yeah.
Yeah, I would have definitely, like, especially when he took my hand, like, the fae thing, I would have definitely, like, pinged him, been keeping an ear out for anything
Yeah.
that's going on around me.
Give me a separate insight check, because your eldritch sight is a little bit different. And I have not told you. Well, you should have pieced it together. You're pretty sure he's not cursed, but you know, there's like that weird residual something about him. There's just like more of a presence than you'd expect for a guy who is, well, not wrapped entirely in magic. He's got like some magical item on him somewhere that is creating like a weird sensory effect.
Are they showing a weapon?
He does not have a weapon now. He has
Okay.
his little cane, though. Like a little walking stick. We have some kind of, like, natural tree here. It's been stripped. Some dark wood. And he takes you up into a parlor up on the second floor where you can view out over the garden wall and look at the city and the ocean. It is a wonderful, beautiful view of many ships, many warehouses, even the tenement buildings, just a little bit away, kind of obscure, well, mostly obscured. The art around this area is stunning, so wealthy that you cannot help but feel like this has been Machiavellian designed to have this view. Synthelia does the whole like, oh my goodness, this is so pretty. What a beautiful sight. Thank you so much. And he accepts all the pleasantries, like the southern gentleman he is. And I guess you will play spectator to the meeting. We can kind of fast forward it since John doesn't like role playing with himself. But for the most part, it is like, so how are we doing this interview? What's the goal for it? And they're just like talking about the small details as well as like who is the ultimate publisher, like who started this interview process. And apparently there was like a third party that got involved and was like, hey, Centellia, you want to go interview another world leader? He's a small timer, but you know, he's still pretty influential. So Synthelia is doing all the business propositions, and it's going to get boring quickly.
Is there time to like kibitz with the like the guards that are around? Like I would look for like one of the more relaxed guards. 'cause,
Nathan,
like,
you
they're gonna get bored
you got
too.
up. We forgot that you weren't.
You're still choking out Igor.
Yeah, you're
Oh, we're
like
choking
a.
him out.
Yeah,
That's great. I love that.
Ebor, and Igor went to go find like a hotel lodging. I should have mentioned that. I'm sorry.
Love that.
Yeah,
No,
we're
you're
not
good.
with them.
That's probably for the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't want me going.
It's the price for it will be 3 gold a night per person, so take that into account. Put your party, so 7 characters in total is your party.
Yeah.
So 21 gold a night, I guess. The meeting will kind of persist and drag on. So, Aurora and Lei Stung, is there any time that you'd be like, hey, can we go and just leave you here? Like, meet you back at the hotel?
Yeah, you're good.
Like, Joe's gonna stay here no matter what, because, it'd be weird if he, the cameraman, left with the grandma to go gamble during her twilight years. And
We had so many good stories we could hear from Joe. Oh, sorry. I guess it will have to wait for another time.
another time after the meeting, we can all have a big dinner. I
Oh,
love
please.
guests. I love my guests, he says. There we go.
So I guess we go to the hotel?
Yeah, maybe let's catch up with the others.
If you got any requests, any recommendations needed, I'm your man. He will tell you. And stand up, see you goodbye, and outside his house properly. And the doors will kind of close with Synthelia and Joe left behind.
So we're outside now.
Yeah, you're outside. You're in the garden.
There was something off about Fezre. Did you notice anything?
Yeah, things didn't seem like, I don't know how to say, like, natural. Does that make sense? In the way
There was-
things are.
I could taste the air. What? Oh, my teeth.
Mm-hmm. Something ain't right here.
I'm much more at ease, not inside.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we already went gambling, like, yesterday. You want to go try and find the gamble house instead of go meet the guys, or you want to go back, meet the team, and then spread out from there?
Aurora lights up a cigarette and says, "Lead the way."
All right. We're gonna go try and find where the boys are.
Due to your just natural tracking ability, as well as your dog, you'll be able to locate your team quite quickly. Because Igor leaves a specific scent, no matter a musk, that is very unique to who he is. Now, your dog picks up on it quick.
I'm sure we can just smell it from here.
Yeah, you can. With your regular nostrils, you can. You head on over to the hotel where people are just bullying Igor. It appears Ibor's having a nice espresso, hanging out. Nathaniel's there in a well, I don't know what you guys are doing, but
We walk in. I'm the secret keeper.
Whoa. What
helping him
happened?
out.
Please don't help.
No, Lei Shung are too nice to Igor. We're learning about manners today.
Please, Shug, I don't like this. Help me, please.
I've never seen him whimper like this before. I don't know. I feel safe.
It's fine. As I sip on my water. It's just like still water.
That's the worst water to sip on in this situation, I say out loud. So they're doing the interview. We're pretty much free to like roam about. I think we should execute some of our intel gathering.
The
Wow, this goes on.
bartender just looks at you guys and says, "Should I leave?"
Are we not in the hotel room?
No, you are in the bar enjoying your
the
water, where Ibor is enjoying his iced espresso.
Our friend has a touch of the dementia. If you will apologize for us, bartender, he is not right, and that is not the one on the ground. This one, he gets lost sometimes.
He accepts a 5 gold tip and maintains his silence. Someone subtract 5 gold as you bribe him into silence. If you guys could not tell, bribery will get you far in this society.
Maybe there was
I
some
need-
foreshadowing from the DM earlier.
Yeah, maybe.
I need to go into like the woods and try and find some Arabic gum so that I can make people go invisible.
Can't we just get
All
that
right,
from,
I am
His
leaving
Majesty?
entirely. This man says.
You need gum for that?
Yeah,
Never.
because it's a magical component for it. I need some.
Ah, yes.
Can we go to a room or something? Why are we still here? Why are we
We've
paying
already
him
paid him.
still?
Looks nervously at bartender.
This is
Looks
fuck.
nervously at group.
The Buckstar assassin does not flinch. Who knows how many vagabonds and spies come into this Casanova hotel?
Can't you just go to the... I turn to him. Is there someone around here that sells Arabic gum?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can just go there. We don't have to go to some weird tree out in the middle of fucking nowhere. Like, there's some corner store or something, that remedies or whatever.
Yep. Just bribe them.
Great.
All
Love
magical spell components are kept track of. So,
Sweet.
state laws,
There you
all
go.
that.
Problem solved.
He will accept 10 gold for this useful information.
Yeah. Love that. Pay the man. As I turn to the team.
The last one was on me.
They thought we're pretty sure Nathan had all the money. Uh-oh, guys.
Yeah.
I had 50 gold and I have gems and whatnot, so...
Go ahead. Has someone subtracted 5 for his initial silence?
I did.
Yeah, someone subtracted 5. Now,
Okay.
someone's up for subtracting 10.
I have no money.
I guess
I
that's-
turn to the bartender and say, we're gonna
I
be
have
here
10
a
I can
while.
subtract. Yeah.
And,
the 10 you gave me from earlier, I'll just give it to him. Like, all right,
Relation,
can we
thank
leave?
you.
Let's leave. Let's
Thank
leave.
you. I appreciate your time, and we'll talk more shortly.
He waves.
I don't think we can afford to go to a shop and buy it. We should probably go to the forest. Because how much money do we actually have? I've got 14
We should talk
gold.
about this in a secluded environment, not where we are now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
Okay, we'll walk all the way up to our rooms.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Sentry, I'm gonna have to ask you to just sit in front of the door so no one can just open it. All right, like we're gonna close the door and Sentry's gonna be by the door inside with us.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna ask him to sit there.
He does.
Okay.
Cool.
So,
Now we have 2,500 in gems.
is that accepted at casinos? Do we know?
I would imagine there's some amount of it being accepted or whatever, but everyone else brought gold, right? I had to pay for Igor, so
Have
I
the
lost my
gold.
gold.
I
Just
just
shy.
used all the gold.
Just shy of 150 gold on the platinum from before.
I have 45 platinum and the gems on me.
I've got 14 gold pieces and 4 silver pieces on me.
Okay. Love that. We should I will see if this hotel accepts like gems as payment for our rooms or whatever. And if they don't, I will find out a different solution.
Nathaniel, you forget your gifts, darling. I hand him some ink and a piece of parchment. You can sell your art. Your wonderful art. Just draw something.
I don't think that will. I don't think that's
Nathaniel,
what they
the
do
modern
around here.
day Picasso, pays his way through scraps of paper and doodles. Hell yeah.
You know, I have some like canvases in my bag that I brought, but I don't think that will pay our way here.
You're pretty sure
Cartooning.
Synthelio was supposed to be like the main bankroller initially.
Cartoonists make quite bank in Neverlators.
This is true.
It's a big.
I'm gonna cut it
goofy
right there.
eyeballs.
Cartoonists don't make bank anywhere. You have been lied to. Again,
I mean,
Lifesong's real passionate about this for no reason in particular.
I mean, in Clown Town, things could be different. I think I'm okay at making paintings, but maybe not the best. So I don't think that'll do it here. But we will settle our debts when we come to it, or see if Centralia will pay for our rooms
Okay.
and stuff. So
Uh,
let's not worry about that right now. Where are we going? What are we doing? I was
well,
going to go back and meet up with Centralia, but what does everyone else think? Sorry to interrupt, John.
before we answer that question, why don't we brood on it for a week? Since it's 9 o'clock, Devin has work coming up here in a bit. So, just to recap, we are in an not enemy city-state yet, but we have no weapons, we have no armor, we have limited resources. We need Arabic gum, which is from a rubber tree that you'll need to suss out and find somehow. Many machinations are in the works. We have a bad vibe going with this Fezray character. We have casinos we need to investigate. We need to look for military installations, and we need some physical proof that people are getting abused here in this city, which we will get to later as well. So, with those objectives in mind over this next week, I hope you all brewed successfully. And thank
Brood's
you all
not
so
on
much
our
for
team,
joining
he's on a
us.
different team.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's true.
Hashtag Thursday squad. Oh no, hashtag Saturday squad. Who can keep
True.
it straight?
Very true. Okay. We have nothing tomorrow. Wednesday, we have Apollo underscores Nick's games, the Song of the Ravenlands, where I will have to figure out how to do downtime of my own. I can't wait to get
Oh, you
drunk.
survived.
Yeah, we survived. I don't know if you saw that fight, but
I
it
didn't
was
see the end, but yeah.
it was a close one, to say the least.
People are real good at farming experience in that game.
Yeah, it's weird. I need to message him and ask just for us to get like an initiative marker.
Love it.
Anyway, then we have all the usual shit. So you know where I am. You know who I am. Guys, any shout outs you want to make?
Twitch
Shout out
Prime,
to my
baby. Slam it to John.
Do it.
Thanks,
Shout out to my
Eric.
boy Jimmy, who was watching the stream earlier. I don't know if he's watching
Oh,
now.
was that him?
Yo,
Jimmy.
Yo.
Our boy.
What up?
Is he Dorito Powder? Or
No,
La
he's
Kaylee?
Launchpad.
He's Launchpad. It's Launchpad. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
What's
That's
up,
my
Jimmy?
boy.
Jimmy Jenkins.
Miss you.
Yo.
Nick,
Love you, boy.
you made a wonderful, beautiful character. I hope you keep playing it and enjoy it.
I hope I don't get her killed in like 3 interactions. It's
Oh
gonna be
my
great.
god, it's a first time chatter from viewer. Yo, it's a Jimmy. Alright.
Yo.
Well, guys, that's it. That's all I got. Let's go to bed. We're just gonna.
It's sleepy time for John.
Let's
Thanks,
go to
everybody.
bed. See ya.
Party up.
All right,
And
guys,
what do you
nap.
and
Oh yeah, guys, don't forget. Just don't die. Just don't die. Duh. Forehead. Papega. Poggers.